know what time it is. Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? This that what? This that what? Time for what? Time for what? This that what? This that what? We coming to vent on current events. Charles, TJ, and Fliz, people loving the gents. What debate opinions of the brothers. Know you love us, cause us talk ish and live in color. Every Wednesday, be getting it in at 9 p.m. Tap in, my friends, sliding right with them gems. Hip hop debate start them like engine gens. These mics powerful, been said again and again. Legit articles round the globe, and it depends on what's brought up and who can go pen for pen. Popping left with the guest, spicy talking the script. Back and forth, him to him, going flip for flip. Join into the excellent realm you stepped in. Catch a wreck and get it lit in the comment section. Tell somebody something that you might have heard. The what? What? Spread the word.
I ain't live.
I'm on your page.
Yes, you are. I'm sharing it right now.
Go on my other John. What up, gang? The what jigga?
What?
My name is Charles Brown. Right next to me is
an artist named Fliz.
Right next to him is
TJ Source was popping.
We are the What Show, gang. We appreciate you being in the building. We're gonna have a great time. I'm just trying to make sure we on all the devices. It look like we on all of the networks and all of this things.
Okay, here we go.
We on there.
Here we go.
Gang, listen, we got so much to talk about. I know we might be a few minutes
behind.
It ain't on my Facebook?
Yes, it is.
It is. How come I'm not getting that?
I went to the What Show.
All right, let me go there then.
Let me see what's going on before we get any crazier.
I can't find any joint, bro.
I see it on my YouTube. I ain't really worried about that. Let me see something. So I guess we ain't on neither one of my Facebooks, huh? And Facebook people ain't gonna be able to watch us tonight.
Yes, I just shared it.
I'll share the page.
What Show page.
It's on the What Show, yo.
That's crazy. Hold up, something, gang. Let me see what's going on. Then we're gonna get going. Hey, child. Ain't rocking with us tonight, huh? Yep, it ain't there, gang. Hold on.
Side. I got us.
Hold on.
Yep. All right, we're good.
Let me see something. There's Facebook one. Let me see if it's gonna let me do the other one while I'm here, and then we can get it good. Because we need the old heads from Facebook watching, right, gang? Can't do it without them, right? Well, let me see. Yep, there's. I think it just let me do it. Let me save it. I need my old heads, gang. My old heads. I know Facebook is old and
You still doing the old head joint?
I'm bringing that back next week.
Okay. And what up the wine joint you guys had?
We got you a whole thing. We bringing out me and wifey a whole new podcast. We're gonna do 50 people in the building watching. Listen, we ready to get it going.
What's up, y'all?
We appreciate you. I know we like we ain't even paying attention. What's going on? Check the chat. Nondescript cat in the building.
I'm sharing.
Trey Port in the building. They got their heads down because they sharing. I hope y'all sharing too. If you got your drinks, raise a glass. We got the screwball tonight. You know what we do.
What else we got? What else we got? What else we got?
We got that agua.
No. What's that?
Oh yeah.
Oh wait. Black-Yeti.
We're gonna talk about. Listen, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff.
The sponsors.
Send me that junk, TJ.
The sponsors send us a pack.
Listen, head on over.
I had the gummies already.
Head on over to black-yeti.com. They sponsor the event. We're gonna get into all that good stuff y'all want to talk about. Give me a second to shout out the sponsor. You see this on the front? That's a Yeti. I don't know if y'all can see that. But if you go over to black-yeti.com, they got a whole bunch of stuff. TJ eating all the gummies. They got the gummies over there, things of that nature. They got the black papers. They got the black rolling papers, and he swear up and down that he the only one in the whole U.S. got the black slow burning.
Before I leave, I need
the black burning papers.
Those, yeah.
He said he the only one in the U.S. that got the slow burning black papers. Y'all can let me know if he's swelling. But listen, head on over to Black Dash. You got to put that dash in there. Black-Yeti.com. Make sure you support them. That's what's keeping the show alive. I mean, we're gonna be alive either way.
Also, the Remy TV
this weekend, gang.
Awards.
This weekend, let me put that logo up. Boom. Head on over to black-yeti.com. Make sure you show them some love. They got the best prices. They look out for you over there, gang. Listen, before we get started, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. This might be one of our most ghetto rap shows that we're gonna talk about Wallow. We talking about Jadakiss.
We going back to the hood. We
talking about we gonna talk about the white Mount Rushmore, Eminem's Mount Rushmore. Did you see that yet?
I saw that. Yeah.
We're gonna discuss the Mount Rushmore. We're gonna talk about Will Smith. Do y'all hate older rappers? Because Will Smith flopped bad, gang. Will Smith flopped bad. So we're gonna talk about Will Smith.
I wasn't expecting Will Smith to go platinum,
but not to do 700 copies, gang.
Like, that's what. No, hold up, wait, what happened?
Well, hold on, we're gonna talk about that.
But I did listen to the album though.
Some people saying it's fire.
I thought it was smooth.
It's not fire. Let's not over exaggerate.
Chastity in the building. What up? Thelma in the building. What up?
T was popping.
T in the building. Taiwan in the building. Top of my game. Taiwan in the building. Steve in the building. We're gonna just run through these shout outs real quick, and then we're gonna get this started. Double shot bartender. That's my kind of bartender.
Matter of fact,
I'm about to mix that damn screwball.
My next drink, I'm gonna do that. Don't worry about it.
The screwball with that rum chowder. We're gonna do that real quick.
Damn, Mary's not here.
Mary not here, but we're gonna do salute to Mary having fun down there. She's on the beach.
It's hot beach right now.
What's your at?
She's in Island, Florida. She's on the girls' trip.
Say word. Okay.
Sean in the building, to Taiwan in the building.
I'm not mad at you right there.
Joseph Stringfellow. Oh, you know what's going on. What's a queen to a goddess in the building? You know what I mean? We're gonna have a good time. Sherry Ann in the building. We're gonna have a great time. Sometimes the emojis don't come through, gang. We can't do nothing about that. Being in the building. Bronchies in the building. I always say that wrong. Bronchies in the building. Yo, listen. Sherry ain't had good edibles in a minute. Hey, listen, head on over to black-yeti.com. Listen, gang, listen. I want to talk about this first. I want to get it out the way because we going all hip hop after this.
Okay.
This is hip hop too, but I want to get it out the way. I just want to kind of like, I'm not going to like brag because I didn't accomplish this, but I want to touch on this because a lot of people been saying that this wasn't gonna happen. Kendrick, 8 weeks straight, gang. 8 weeks straight. Luther is on top of the Billboard charts. No, Nokia did not overtake Kendrick's Luther like they told me. They lied to me once again. They said that it was going to be a very close fight and that Nokia was overtake Luther. It didn't happen after that video dropped, gang, which was beautiful. We talked about that video last week.
Mm-hmm. I don't think
the Luther video. I don't think we did, right?
No, I don't remember that at all.
We talked. We didn't talk about Luther. Well,
no, we didn't talk about that. Matter of fact, I was because the director is the female from Toronto, Corinne Evans, a woman from Toronto who already she's directed videos for Drake and Kendrick already. So it was controversy that she directed this beautiful work of art, but it's a masterpiece, gang. It's a masterpiece. And after the Luther video dropped, they broke some hearts, gang, and now nothing's gonna be number one for, like I like to say, 4 to 6 weeks. You know how you order something crazy, yo.
4 to 6 weeks, nothing gonna move Luther. It's just gonna be tougher for people. All y'all people that's streaming Drake's Nokia every single day, every single night, y'all can stop now. y'all officially you can stop. Y'all people that got 2 and 3 phones trying to push Drake to number one, you can officially stop now. I'm just gonna be honest. Jersey girl in the building, salute. I watched like 10 seconds. I had to stop like man at the garden. I had to wait and chill till I could appreciate it. I get it. Let me say, I wouldn't say that Will Smith flopped. Let the old acts come back to music. We need that. I want to talk about Will Smith in a minute, but I just want to say salute to Kendrick, respect, because they put the work in. They're not cheating. They're not doing no bots, nothing like that. It's just doing good old fashioned. They just doing good music, right, Flizzy?
Yes, sir.
Like Flizzy got something coming out. We working on something. The What
Always.
Show?
The What Project?
Flizzy got his album. We got something we working on. But listen, I want to ask y'all something, man. I wouldn't say that Will Smith flop. Let the old acts. Now this could be false information. One of my guys in my chat this morning sent a clip. It was like a meme, but it was like a clip of a headline of an article. It said that Will Smith album only downloaded 700 copies. I do not believe that.
Yeah, I can't believe
that sounds insane.
I don't think that's
that. I don't believe that. I think that was some clickbait. But
they are reporting that Will Smith album took a terrible flop. And I want to talk about that as we move into the show, because me and Flizzy, and I don't know to what degree TJ, but back in the day, we were certified Will Smith heads.
Yeah,
would you say?
Straight up. I no, to this day I've never fronted on that on this podcast. I'm like,
Will
yo,
Smith is a brand new funk.
Brand New Funk is probably his best. No, it's not his best record. I'm about to tell a lie. Summertime is his best record.
Yeah.
as far as
Selling wise.
and not as far as like old school hip hop heads, it might be Brand New Funk. Because you seen Tony Rock?
Well,
Tony Rock got beef with him.
And you know what's crazy?
Tony Rock said that's still, even though he said I got beef with him, he said that's still my favorite song by him. Yep.
You know what's
Brand New
crazy?
Funk
Did you see him on $1 million worth of game?
No, I didn't see it.
Yo, so Gilly know that song word for word. They played
Brand
the
New
record.
Funk?
Yeah,
It's new.
Oh, I know that whole joint. That's
not
easy.
extraordinary.
So your Buster's commentary, a literary genius, and a superior beat creator have come together. I've been spitting that since I was a chat.
Word for word, Gilly was rapping with him. Soup.
Everybody loved that song.
That song was crack, yo.
Now people don't love Will Smith. Now, I want to talk about that. Salute.
Hit it.
Luther K. Dot, Scissor, Dead Ass. Nokia ran out of minutes, Dead Ass. Dead Ass.
No, it's funny for a minute. I was like, what the hell is Nokia? And then y'all hit me like, oh, that's y'all was like, what the hell are we talking
Yeah,
about?
because you're like most adults. You're tapped out of all that. Like you don't care about that. It's my dumbass job to sit here and keep thinking, figuring out what's going on.
And then as y'all kept talking, I said, oh, that's that video. Oh, I got you. All right.
Yeah, most grown people don't have to deal with that. I have to deal with that because I got to report on this nonsense. Nokia is a fun enough song, but Luther's beautiful. It is beautiful. They messed up that Nokia video. I'm just gonna be honest. They should have got Shorty that did the Luther video. Steven said, K. Dot salute.
They should have got me.
Like, listen, appreciate you, Raphael, for hitting that like. That's what we gotta do. Keep it popping.
Yeah, let's get it.
Duma say my auntie's rocking Luther. It ain't going nowhere for a while. I was saying on my other video that Luther is what we grew up on. That's R&B. Luther Vandross, that's real R&B. That's what we know. Like that's why they can't touch it now. When they start saying, "Oh, the number one R&B is Jadakiss and this now," I'm like, "Gang, you don't really know R&B. Like our R&B, Shaka Khan.
Yeah.
I don't want to say Tina Turner, but like it's people of that ilk, like Cheryl Underwood, people like that, like Whitney Houston. Just our R&B was different. Our R&B was crazy. Like
I think our R&B,
Tierra Marie. And, I'm sorry. I said her name wrong. What's the white girl that used to sing?
Tina Marie.
Yeah.
You thinking about Rick James. Rick James.
We had it all, gang. We had
but you think our era spans like the R&B? We go from 80s and 90s R&B, but
early 2000s.
Freddie
Jackson,
early 2000s,
Anita
Baker.
But our parents gave us the 50s, 60s, and 70s too. So
that's true.
You know what I mean?
Very true.
Like I swear my R&B heart touches.
I have to remind my pops
six decades.
We're in 2025. I have to remind my pops that right now. Like,
right,
yo, pops. You know we're in 2025, right? He's still playing all of that old shit.
No, I'm with him, bro.
Listen, I feel him, gang. But that Luther is that. She said it right. That Luther is crack. That shit's crack, gang. Like that album, it still ain't going nowhere. It's just it is what it is. Let me see.
You know, that's a dope record. The video is crazy.
Got the Facebook working. Michael Toddy in the building.
Oh, Mike Toddy, what's good, bro? Yo, the game tonight was fabulous, bro.
But I want to ask you a question because I'm going to be honest. I admittedly on my Twitter, I had wrote the beginning of this Will Smith album is good. I would listen to like the first 3 songs, but honestly, as it went on, like after the joint with Jordan Lucas, Tantrum and all, he got a joint with Big Sean, and he said on Drink Champs, some people turned him down. A lot of artists would not work with him on this album, so he did not get the features he wanted. But I started to check out of our album low key. I'm just gonna be honest, it just wasn't. I don't think Will Smith's flow is sharp enough. What you think?
No. Oh, TJ or me?
No, either one of you.
Yeah. I mean, listening to the album, I checked it out a few times. I was like, all right, here's my God's honest opinion, bro. It's not a whack album. It's just not hot. Yeah. I'm saying it's like it's a tiny bit dated as far as his flow. You're right, and I've heard Will Smith flow currently, and he could have did better than that. Yeah. I've heard him on features with Jordan Lucas on other joints. Like he can get to a young man's flow too, or a 90s flow. Will Smith does have that talent. He didn't always touch on that on this album, and
Or
after a while,
maybe his flow time passed him by. Maybe he still got the flow, but we don't like the flow that he got. You know what I'm saying?
maybe
His
just
flow and time, it didn't age well, basically.
yeah, and I don't know. It's just like as a Will Smith fan, I'm just being like, yo, like, and after a while, like the album got very inspirational and gospel-y.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, oh, this. I was telling. What am I telling y'all that on the text?
Yeah.
The album, after a while, towards the end, it was like, oh, this is like a gospel album, like a gospel rap album. He's not gospel rapping about God and all like that, but it's just very inspirational and very, you know. So that's my take on it. So the album wasn't fire, but it wasn't like dumpster juice. You know what I mean?
Some people are saying he's using it as a world tour, a apology tour, and some people don't like it for that. I couldn't finish it. I'm gonna be honest. Did you finish it, TJ?
Yeah, I listened to it.
You like it?
It was smooth.
Okay,
it wasn't like it wasn't the greatest thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna brag about it and bang it all the time. I know.
Yeah, I mean, I checked it out just for the fact of, oh, all right, Will Smith dropped the album. Let me hear what it sounds like.
What do you think of beat wise?
Well, okay.
Yeah, I feel like there could have been better beat selection. But I mean, the records that I like the Joyner Lucas joint. Like, I feel like that might have been like one of the hardest records on there. Is like the one with Joyner Lucas.
There was one
with Big Sean too. I like the record with Big Sean.
Yeah, the record he got with like the younger characters on there. I think he actually winning on those.
But that's what it is. They step the game up when they have to. But when it's on his stuff by itself, or like, you know, it's like the first joint that come on where he's all the characters and da. Some people like that. Some people thought it was corny.
He got like
the video. They got a little video.
Yeah, a little clip video on TikTok and all that over there. And he's playing all the characters.
He said that $1 million worth of game. He was basically saying that like he got that from Coming to America, the barbershop shit. You know what I mean? So
now again, some people could say it worked and it didn't work. Now I was on the bubble. I was like, I don't know which way. It could go either way, and I'm gonna let the people decide. Cause like I watched it. It ain't something I would watch again. It ain't a record I would listen to again. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 and 3 times, like da. And I don't know if Will Smith. I think Will Smith. He said he took all kind of criticism. He said, I'm gonna take everybody's criticism into focus when I do this album. I want you to give me your meanest da. So he let everybody listen. He said he listened to everybody that, you know, their critiques of what he was doing. But I feel like even if you know the critiques, if you don't understand why you're doing it, it's just not gonna matter. And I think Will Smith is so at peace with himself. I don't think he was trying to like really impress us. You know what I'm saying? I think he was just like, if I impress myself, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is.
He said that he went to Kendrick Lamar and Jay-Z before he even started doing this album. And he said they both told him the same thing. Just be who you are on the album and don't worry about nobody else. So I guess he took Kendrick and Jay-Z's advice. You know what I mean?
I'm kind of thinking now, think about it. I think Will Smith is 56, right?
He's up there.
I think he's between 54 and 56. And we could almost question, is this the best an older gentleman can give you? His ear is different. Like I listen to that Snoop and Dre joint, their ear is a little different, right? You know what I'm saying? Some good joints on there, but the ear is different as opposed to like when you go listen to Benny the Butcher or something like that. It's a different ear and they're trying to do something different.
But does it boil back to maybe being a little out of touch?
Very. I think that's true too. He said he ain't been on social media in a year. Since the slap, he ain't been. Well, that was like 2 years ago.
He's lying.
That's what he said. He just
I'm
said,
like, yo, because I follow his joints. You know, he been on social media. If he said 2 years, the authentic slap, he's lying. I don't know. Like, no, I'm just if he said that because I know he's been on social media.
He said at least a year or more. He was off of it. Wasn't even looking at it. Couldn't read it.
Double XL was popping with you, brother.
Oh, maybe he wasn't reading the comments.
No, he said he wasn't on there.
Oh, but he's been on there.
Yes.
No, and I'm as a person who's always been a Will Smith fan since the 80s.
Yeah,
I'm like, come on now.
Yeah.
You side note, not change this up, but real quick, you saw the Kid Capri called on Martin Lawrence for lying about the theme song, the Martin Lawrence show. You know, go Martin.
Yeah.
We all knew that was Kid Capri.
Everybody knows Kid Capri. What Martin trying to say?
Martin on the reunion, Martin was trying to say, no, that's Cole. Kid Capri did an interview like he's lying. That's me. Lying. So like,
that's the sample from Def Comedy.
Def Comedy Jam. I just wanted to point that out so we talking about several of these kind of lines.
Let's say this though. Maybe Martin's is up there. Martin ain't not got all his wits. I'm just gonna be honest. In my opinion, I think Martin kind of like a little slow right now. So maybe the way Martin remember it is cold, but it's not cold. Like what are we talking about? That's Kid Capri. Maybe he's misunderstood or the question. I don't know. That's not.
I think he was trying to dodge like a payment. Like, nah, I don't want to get no royalties, yo.
It wouldn't be him paying though.
Well, somebody will owe that full royalties.
I'm sure Fox owns that. You know what I'm saying? So what I was getting at though with the Will Smith thing is like I think maybe we're not given the grace we used to, because like we could listen to something that wasn't in the pocket and we would still give it the like we'd give it like a lot of Will Smith stuff. I think I could be Mike Tyson, like you know what I'm saying, or like parents just don't understand. It was like really wacky and goofy.
Yep,
we loved it. So maybe we outgrew that comedic. You know what I mean? We're not giving him the grace we used to, and we rappers' flows have gotten so sharp now, and we're so critical. Everybody got an opinion. Everybody's they're like rating the bars now. So it's to a different degree. Maybe we're at a point where now we're so like locked in on the flows being this one way. We can't even give him the
benefit of the doubt.
The ear, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna say that does happen to people, but I didn't subscribe to that.
Okay. So you just thought it was just okay.
I just thought it was just an okay up. It wasn't nothing that blew my socks off. Like, yo, Will's back, son. It wasn't none of that. Like, you know, it was just like, it was cool. You know?
Taiwan said that's because his new shit sucks.
Damn time.
I couldn't get through. I thought it started out good, but then I was like, it would start losing me a little bit. Would you bump it, TJ, this summer? You gonna bump it?
Hell no. I mean, I listened to it. I did.
But I got respect for him.
I listened to
it. Yeah. There's certain people you just got respect for. But another thing I remember, like, our most recent memory of this man is him slapping the shit out of somebody in the controversy. Yeah. So that can play into how you feel about what he says and what he does too. Yeah. It's like, all right, sir, slap a lot. This better be hot, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And a lot of people are not giving him. They are not giving him no grace because of that slap.
Like, that's what I'm saying. It's not in your playlist.
No. Sis in the building, Nicole in the building.
Sis was popping.
No bullshit. I still play Heat the DJ on the rapper.
New Jersey up in here too.
Yeah. Joe Cool said Will is trash. Joe Cool, how you been trash though?
That's Double XL. That's DJ Double XL right there.
Salute XL. I gotta call you too, gang. I gotta call you. Let me see. Will in that is the best album.
He's an old ass.
Yeah. It is. Listen,
an old ass.
I'm trying to give him grace. Like I'm just one of these guys that's trying to like always like show the old heads. Like I'm trying to like like when Big Daddy Kane said he realized his flow was off and he tried to get better.
Yeah.
Can they though? Like Will Smith said, he worked really really hard to get back. Like LL came back and he was better. Mm-hmm. But LL said it took him like 2 years how to learn how to rap all over again. So maybe you got to learn this shit all over again. Right?
I think if you're an artist to a certain degree, you can you're a technician. You can flip yourself to any. Yeah. I do think Will Smith has the talent to not sound dated. You know what I mean? So I want to put that out there. I've heard him. Like,
can I tell you why I don't know?
When he did the remix to I Want to Be Like Will, something like that. What's that joint?
The Joyner Lucas joint?
Yeah, Joyner Lucas did a song, I Want to Be Like Will, Fresh Prince or whatever, right?
He jumped 2-3 years ago.
But he jumped on the remix. It was still within the 2020s. Like, and you heard that remix, like even Crank Lucas, who made the beat, was like, oh, snap. And there's certain times, even on this album,
every dog gonna have a day.
Yeah, on this album, there's certain times he was like, yo, you were like, there's something there. But I just think, here's my opinion. My opinion is, I think he was told, be you. And so I think he didn't go out to impress. I think he just was him, old school. Just gonna be me. He was like, I'm going to be a 56-year-old rapper.
That's not like the first song. It basically tells you what it is. When you hear the first song, you're thinking of a parents just don't understand. Yeah. I'm gonna fight Mike Tyson. What's the Freddie joint?
Girls of the world, just number trouble.
World ain't nothing but trouble.
Something like that. Oh, what's that? Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah.
Those are 35 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like those are like really, really old. So maybe we've outgrown the comedic Will, and we want to hear Big Willie style. And
The Tantrum record was his best record, but it sounds like a joint track. That's true.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
That's why I said that's the best song. You might even got a question if I don't even want to say it.
If it was written,
if it was
If Joyner wrote the rest,
yeah. I don't think Will.
I don't think so. I think Will's a writer, bro.
Yeah, I don't think Will would do that. And again, look at Thelma. She said, "I don't look at Will Smith the same anymore. He did a punk ass movie. He did look at."
See, Sir Slap-a-Lot got you thinking right there.
You know what I was thinking recently? I said, you know what? Will did that wrong. He should have leaned into it, because by him being so like, he took all this time off and he let everybody make him feel so bad. He should have been like, put it like this, Flair. Let's just be honest. If he really thought his wife was being disrespected, right? Nobody look at it from that point, which we know is bullshit. But let's just say that he thought his wife was being disrespected. He went up and checked the dude, then lean into it, right?
Yeah.
Say, I'll do it again. Don't fuck with my wife.
yeah,
He made it like he crawled back, was like, yo, I was wrong. Da da da. No, if that's really your wife, remember he said, stop saying Jada. That name's mine.
Yeah.
If that's Jada, well, we know Jada. It is what I'm not even gonna go there. I could all night, but listen, we know that ain't that. But let's just say it was. If you jump the T, you jumping up for niche, right? You know what I'm saying? Flair, you jumping up for that. Like, we're jumping up for our wife.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not gonna do it specifically like that, but if you do something for your wife, stand on it. I think he didn't stand on it.
he didn't stand up.
I think he kind of like fell back and let everybody call him this, that, and the third, da da da. He should have been the next day like this. Any of y'all niggas say something about my wife crazy, I'm slapping any nigga.
But you know why he
like,
did it?
it is what
you know
it
why
is.
he did it? Because of the brand of Will Smith.
Right.
Not I mean?
Right. He should.
Like,
he was some sucker shit, and he know it. And his brand is like, I don't get angry.
Yeah.
I'm
Clean.
not. I'm clean.
But
Yeah.
that's the thing though. Like when you read his book, like I'm sorry, I didn't finish reading the book, but basically it's like in his book he's saying how emotional he is. Like a lot of decisions was made off of his emotional, being emotional. Him marrying his first marriage, all of that is just like he wants to be loved,
right.
type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what he was saying in the book. Like there was a point where he was like, we were so out of control that the label called my dad. They're in Miami in the studio. His dad walks in the studio. Get all of these, know what I mean? All of these chicks out of here, all of this, like, know what I mean? Like y'all about to blow it. This is right before they did Summertime.
Yeah.
Like y'all was about to blow your opportunity.
And he ran with some gangsters. Like Will ran, he was West Philadelphia. He ran with hood, like real hood. Like I forgot who was it that said something crazy about Will Smith, and they checked him like, yo, bro, like you will die. Like I can't remember who it was, but it was like they never said nothing crazy about Will Smith.
Put it like this: his best friend, Will's best friend, was the leader of the JBM, the Junior Black Mafia shit. The shit that they, I mean, that shit in Philly. That like his best friend was the leader.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And Will Smith was actually he was supposed to go to MIT. I believe he went to MIT, didn't he?
He
No, he was supposed to. Basically,
I know he was smart.
The records pop, and then he went. And the book is basically saying like, I guess when he talked to his mom or his dad, and they basically gave him a year. But
so he went.
No,
he didn't go.
They gave him a year to do the music
music.
shit. But I mean, they're doing the Fresh Festival. They're doing the biggest concerts. I mean, at the time.
See, I like what Allison just wrote. I want to have that conversation. We're gonna talk about a lot of OGs. We're gonna get into Jadakiss and Styles P. We're gonna get into all that. Wallow. I want to talk about this. What's up? The OGs coming back. They had their time. Allison, I disagree with that. I think it's a big enough market.
It's like why do we put that on why do we put that on hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Like all of these guys are still touring. Rolling Stones still touring, selling out arenas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like down to the Temptations. They're still on the road.
Temptations.
I mean,
like, why we gotta put that on hip hop?
not to attack
No,
you, Alice. We're not attacking
She
you,
asked a
Alice.
valid question.
But yeah, it's a valid
I
question.
don't think she's attacking. I think she's asking.
No. I just want to say, I'll say that because you're asking a question. I don't know if anyway, you have to have the OGs still coming out in every genre, and we all know hip hop is that one that wants to kill the OGs. But just like hip hop is an extension of let's say the ghetto or like the hood, or quote unquote, right? If you don't have his OGs, young cats is lost, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta always have. No, I love evolution, but you always gotta have your hand to the roots too. You know what I mean? So I'm always on that ilk. no, the OG shouldn't go away. I was with a teenager today because I'm always rocking with teenagers and music because that's my life. You know what I mean? And he shot a video for me. I had a 16-year-old film a video for me because I'm trying to get him into audio visual to get him off the streets.
Right.
So he's like, yo, I like some of the old school shit. Like, you know, he's bringing, I'm like, what? And we had a whole conversation of it. And it was like refreshing to hear he's not just this. So no, I'm never going to say the OG shouldn't be there. Right. You should always have your grandfather's stories growing up, your father's stories, to know your lineage, know your, with every genre. And if we're going to say that for hip hop, say it for everything. You know what I mean? But what are the Rolling Stones still touring? I'm saying, like, nah, but no one says that.
Touring,
so let's not do that. Let's not do it. Because obviously we some older heads that like don't feel like, nah, I don't do that.
But just think about it. You got Wu-Tang, they still selling out. Nas still selling out. You know what I'm saying?
Master Killer's in town right now.
Killer's in our town right now. But if Jay-Z was to go on a tour, it's gonna sell out right now. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same token, though, a lot of those older artists still doing music, but a lot of them are talking about final tours.
Yeah,
Wu-Tang is saying this. I believe they say it's the final tour. I know
it's the final tour for Wu-Tang,
for the group, the collective. Yeah.
Lil Brother saying it's the final tour. 50 Cent saying it's the final tour. So a lot of the older guys are saying I can't do this no more. Like I'm tired. Lil Brother saying
just don't want to do it.
Lil Brother saying it's too costly. They come out their own pockets when the shows don't pop. And remember, as a promoter, a lot of them shows don't pop. Yeah. I can name 15 acts that you will be like, yo, I just canceled Beat Nuts last year.
Yep.
Took a hit, didn't get my deposit back. I just canceled my beat. Like again, it is what it is because no one cared. They didn't buy tickets. I was like, yo, I can't take a hit.
Yo, this is no diss to like the people you just named. I want to. No, I'm saying because what I'm about to say. Some of those people that you named don't have the cachet to still pull people in as being old acts because they wasn't that big when they was in their prime.
Right.
But you know what I mean? Not like the little brothers. They're like, yo, people like them. They're hip hop. Yeah, you know what I mean? But as you get older, that cult following is like.
She's down in Florida saying hi, fellas.
What up? So, but I'm saying, like,
peanut butter.
If you talk about people who are gonna draw people, like it or not, like the Jay-Z's are gonna always draw people. Like the Nas's are gonna those big acts, but like the Beat Nuts, the Little Brothers of the world.
Right.
You know, even the Master Killers in town, he's got a small venue here. They're not gonna pull that. So I can see why they're like, yo, we ain't doing it.
I keep saying the Dunk.
Or some amphitheater, some big joint.
Stacey has said Crank Lucas wrote for Will on that song.
Word! Oh, damn!
I'm gonna say allegedly. I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna check the word for it. Said Crank Lucas wrote. Maybe Will's at that point where he's like, write for me.
Yeah. Shit.
Interesting. Go ahead, Fliz. I mean,
no, that's it. That's all I wanted to kind of say, like, you know, like they didn't have that. Oh snap!
And you know what? Dora's right. Will too detached from normal people. He can't rap like a dude from Philly anymore. That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
I like that.
A lot of these guys are so rich that they're not familiar.
No, but they're out of touch. Too, and I'm gonna be honest. This gonna sound weird. Y'all gonna say you're not being fair. But his haircut game make him look corny. Yes, so it's like, gang, like, you
been getting a haircut in Beverly Hills all these years.
He can't get his flow sharp.
Philly,
he got to grow his hair out a little bit and just get the line. Like, I don't know.
He was just in Philly. I tell you, he was just $1 million worth of game.
Yeah, but if you tell him to use the one clip and cut low, like, he gotta like let it grow out a little bit. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to do.
Shit, don't worry. You see my shit?
Yeah, when I step on that red carpet on Saturday, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah, boy,
we about to turn up though.
It took
let my shit go right in, but don't worry, you'll be fly as hell.
Both views are over 11 million. Kendrick putting his foot in the gas, giving Drake a hard time to make. Yeah, Drake is gonna make #1 for all you people that streaming that no kid. You can stop. Is there an
Jersey girl says she's
Trey Bling salutes Trey Bling in the building? Is there an age limit to rap?
Oh, that's my boy Gilly.
Gilly in the building.
What up, Gilly?
I always say the name from the thing, and then you say, "Oh, it's Gilly."
Yeah, Trey Bling. I'm like, who Trey Bling? That's the illest thing, but that's his name backwards.
Every week. But that's a good question. I don't feel like there's an age limit, but I think some people are aging themselves out. I think Will Smith is a prime example, and I can name a couple others that I Nice and Smooth. And I told y'all, Nice and Smooth aged out, and Greg Nice did an album with what's this guy that used to have What your girl got to do? What your man got to do with me? I got a man.
Positive K.
Positive K and Greg Nice linked up together and did an album.
For real?
Hold up, that album sounds terrible for back in the day.
Yeah, no, this was like 3 years ago.
No, I'm saying if that came out back in the day when it was hot, that doesn't sound appealing.
And it wasn't good.
Positive K and Greg Nice. Who the hell thought that was a good idea?
But this was old heads do. Yo, bro, like listen, bust it, yo. Let's work. They probably cool. They've been cool for years. Yo, let's work together. Like on some, da da da. But at the same time, you're like, is this making sense though? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it really gonna work? Like, so I think some of my elder statesmen, some of them they're not physically or mentally prepared to really do this at a high level. Like I just
just doing it because they love music.
Right. I listened to Lords of the Underground yesterday. They got a joint with Snow Goons. I like it. Chop didn't really like it, but I like it. Let me see. Number one, la da da.
Well, Chop did the review. He did a review already.
Dead Eyes Jersey girl. What you say?
Did Chop do the review already?
So he did not. Oh, so Nas wrote Getting Jiggy.
I heard about that.
So
I heard
Will
that
Smith
too.
just answered that because people thought Nas. He said that Nas did not write it. He said Nas worked on a song with him together, but they think that he said Nas did not write. This is according to him. He just said it on Drink Champs last week. Like Nas didn't write Getting Jiggy, but that's what. But I think he's like trying to. I don't know. But he said that Nas helped them on some stuff, like gave him advice, and they worked
the songs never got
together. But he said that never got out.
Yeah.
The song, whatever Nas worked on it with, but he said he didn't write that. That's been a rumor that I guess I don't know. He's trying to like clear it up. Drake becoming a streaming queen. Oh my God, y'all heard that Drake said he gonna be a full-time. He gonna be coming on Kick stream every week.
Nah,
he's gonna be a streamer now. He's coming on Kick every week.
What does that mean? I don't know
Kick
what that means.
is a streaming platform, right? Let me let me show you what this is. Because Kick is a streaming platform. Aiden Ross is one of the owners of it. Da da da.
Okay.
So Drake just came on and announced. Look at that. June 3rd. I'm gonna put this up right now. So what had happened was he went on the stream with Aiden Ross, and it did so well, right? And he's part of Stake Gambling, which they're part of Kick. All that stuff is synergy. They all did da da da.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's going to have his own streaming show on Kick, right? He's going to start streaming, and some people are going to be like, yo, your boy K-Dot turned your boy into a streamer. He ain't even doing his music no more.
But my question, when he say streaming what? Like, or is he going to be the entity itself?
Allegedly, he's going to be sitting down live, talking, and people coming in. Probably have girls coming in.
Got you.
The guys that are people coming in talk. What they do with these streams? Because me and you, Fliz, we're grown up, so we don't really watch streams like that. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna either watch a show or we're gonna do something with our family. We're not really gonna be watching streams. But right now, they stream for 2, 3, 4 hours straight, and they just talk and talk and talk. And people coming out of the room, they eat food. They just talk. They play video games. So it's just like it's a slice of their life. You get to sit there.
And Drake's gonna do that about his own life.
Drake gonna do that.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna go.
Just sitting there.
That's gonna go.
I mean, it's gonna go to people who watch streaming.
But that's like our homeboy Kai. What's his name? Kai
Sanat. Yeah.
Now I'm saying if Drake does that, like he's gonna go for 2 reasons. People love him and people hate him. You know what I mean? Yeah. And remember, the people who hate you will watch it more than the people who love him. So if he streams, people are gonna go there just to be like, "Oh, you see his monkey ass? He went in the fridge and drank banana milk, banana ass milk." So that's just how it is. That'll go.
I'm so behind on a comment. Oh yeah, let me hit that, TJ. So Shorty, I got TJ with the rum chata with the screwball. He said this is first time trying it. This is actually called a what do they call this?
That was on that thing.
It ain't on there, but it's like if you look it up online, it has a name. I think it might be called peanut butter and fluff.
Hold on, wait. Did y'all say something about? I saw y'all just say y'all had a banana drink. I'm like, were y'all playing out? Did I just said that? Or am I just hearing shit?
That rum chata. So I've been drinking my screwball with the rum chata. Hand me that, TJ.
No, it tastes pretty good.
TJ rocking it. Me and Mary, like we've been getting everybody. She went down in Florida right now and got all her friends.
This is the summer vibe. Cook out a child's crib.
She went down. She went down Florida right now and got her whole little her girls crew on the screwball. So we've been like recruiting. I think we done got at least 500 people on the screwball.
Oh, matter of fact, we gotta shoot a video in your yacht. Your yacht got the whole party vibe.
That's what we doing this summer. Jada Rona, let's keep it pushing. So dang.
black-yeti.com. Head over there. Shannon Perry in the building. Salute to Shannon. So what we got? I'm way behind on comments. Like Tina Marie.
We catching up, yo. We catching up, yo.
Hip hop is the only genre that has a retirement day, dead ass. So on the last thing on that old heads thing, I'm just gonna move on. I feel like, and I'm just gonna get personal. I feel like with me, I want to be sharp. So when I get on I still right now, I when I get on features or whatever, I get on shit with other dudes. Like I was listening to joints today that we did, like
that's what taking you
on Mike G's joint. Listen, I want to eat. I still want to eat, and I'm very competitive. And when I like a guy like Will Smith, I ain't got to make no call to K-Dot to ask him nothing. Yes, I don't need no advice from Jay-Z. I'm like, I'm gonna eat because I think one of the things he can't eat really because he probably still scared to say certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Like, so it's like he's tiptoeing, around everything.
When Jada got him, she was still in love with Pac. That's a fact. Can the OGs at least practice or up their game? See, I don't know. So that's the thing. They can't up it because you gotta think people at a certain level, that's where they at. That's the best they're gonna get. Like Greg Nice, I think Greg Nice was the best he was gonna get at that time. You gotta think that time is over. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't progress with the time, you're not like Dwick. Well, how long ago was Dwick? Was that 92?
Yeah.
That's what's that.
And that record was smacking.
Yeah,
smacking.
92, that record was
it. Dominum Basso, we rock for a fee, not for free. Maybe I'll do it for charity. Tell my employer or my employee, making Greg and I see very MAD. Don't ever think of jerking me.
I worked too off my royalties.
I had the speakers out the window on the hood.
Listen, you know he freestyled that though.
I believe it.
It sounded like it because I think he misspelled something too much.
I think
he misspelled before because he said, I think on that record, I think he'll say, very NIC, Dominum Basso, we.
Nah, he spelled everything right.
He spelled something wrong on that record. But that was the best. Greg Nice never wrote. He always freestyled. Every song he did, he freestyled. Now I don't know if they rewind and say, "I do it again, do it until he got it right."
Here.
But he always
Greg Nice wasn't punching in like that back then because there was just the
they was punching in. But you could punch it on the real. Trust me, I did it 100 times.
You got to take
back. You had to back in the day. You had to slice. They would call it slice. You would slice that shit or or you would go far back and say rap. So you would rap your whole rap to it, and then they'll be recording over it, and then boom. Or they'll say, I'm gonna go past the part you need to punch. Rap. You're rapping and they'll record from there. And we punched on reel to reel, gang. It was difficult.
I wasn't trying to punch back then.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
No, you hated to punch.
I'm trying to get this straight through.
We'd be on the last line, be like,
one take. Yeah, be mad as hell.
You'd be like, I'm on the block. We
won. Last line, like, damn. Like,
it wasn't digital. It wasn't digital.
You'd be like, no, it's good enough. It'll pass you.
That ass. Only black culture considers old as an insult. That's true.
I agree with that.
Samoans, Hawaiians, Chinese, they respect their elders, gang. I think we the only ones that act like that. And I think it's young lion eats old lion. It ain't that much food. Though. It ain't that much food. So we're gonna the strongest gonna eat the food. It's like a lion.
No, I totally agree with that statement, bro. Because it's true. No one can deny that.
Mega said, salute to Mega. He talking about that Math Hoffa. The Math Hoffa put me in. He lumped me in with all the creators that's dissing him because he lost that. We could talk about that. He said, "Math dish on the track.
Hold up.
Are you snapping back?" Salute to Mega. So
yeah, I saw the thing where
y'all want to talk about this? Let's talk about this Math Hoffa thing.
Wait, hold up. He said the what show?
So the what show was in the. So what happened was let me give me 30 seconds to break down. So I don't know if y'all know who Math Hoffa is.
Yo.
For the people out there in the crowd that don't know who Math Hoffa is, we all behind the comments. Let me go there. Because we're gonna change the whole subject. But Math Hoffa, from my expert opinion, with the barber shop, he does the interviews, million followers, Big thing. He came out last week saying, I'm gonna lose the barber shop, right? Everybody jumped on Hassan Campbell. Everybody jumped on Math Hoffa saying, "Yo, you fumbled the bag," because he was right next to Drink Champs, is one of the biggest podcasts. Drink Champs, Joe Budden, and then Math Hoffa. I think that's like, I'm pretty close. Like,
no, you might be right.
It was like Joe Budden, Drink Champs, Math Hoffa. Like,
$1 million worth of game is in
$1 million worth of game, and then Math Hoffa, and maybe one more. Rap Radar, maybe, like, you know what I'm saying? He was in the top 5, 6, Fumbled the whole shit, lost the barbershop. Everybody started making it because he lost the barbershop because allegedly he was subleasing some girl
was leasing it from the lease. He was leasing it from the girl, paying the girl, and the girl paid the landlord. So then, boom, allegedly, according to this nigga logic, like I don't know,
nigga shit. It's the shit that Wallow was talking about.
Yeah,
like,
nigga logic. So you go through you go into the situation. It's a beautiful barbershop. For one, he wasn't having no real bar. He didn't have no barbers. So you would think in the daytime you cut hair, offset the cost, we make some money. No, he said he kicked the barbers out of there because one day they came in and the chair was broken. She's like, nobody knew who broke the chair. Like, you know what? No more barbers.
Buy another chair, bro.
Buy another chair. Like, man, stuff breaks, gang. Like, But I told you I didn't diss Math for my video, but I did a video, right? Video did very well. I pushed 40,000 views, right? Math allegedly, because a lot of people, Hassan Camp, a lot of people was like, it was like 40, 50, 60 videos. Math Hoffa going broke. Math Hoffa fumbled the bag. I wasn't the only one, but when he went live and he said, look at all these monkeys talking. He went live like, yo, look at all these monkeys. I was on the screen when he said, look at these monkeys. Right? I was on the screen when he said, look at these monkeys.
Ain't you drinking some banana shit too right now, bro? Monkey ass, Charles.
All these monkeys. I got something for these monkeys, right? He's bugging out. And he said I got a record. So I guess he got a record. He's gonna preview it he's opening for Ghostface at the Apollo. He said, come to the Apollo, Supreme Clientele listening party. 20-year anniversary. He's opening up the Apollo. Greg, not Greg. I'm talking about Greg Knight.
Wait, when is that? We should go.
That's fire. That's fire.
What's my dude? Math Hoffa is gonna be. Graph is there.
Ghostface
is there. So it looked like a great show. I should go. But
when is it? I'm serious.
Probably a week or two. I don't know. Maybe this weekend. For all I know,
nice drive
should go.
Well, this weekend got the awards, brother.
So Math.
Not this weekend. We can't do that this weekend. But shit.
So Math goes. Look at all these monkeys. I got something for you. But all my video was telling. I said, Math. A lot of people trying to clown you. I'm gonna try to give you some real advice. I said, I'm gonna be the realest one talking to you. Everybody else laughing at you. They telling you fumbled the back. I said, Math, you got to get a sponsor. The sponsor gonna get you a new space.
Yeah,
you get your new space. Set up 3 months of interviews. You get you 2 new cast members. Don't be on here making these videos about you fumbled and you failed because he made the video talking about I lost the shot. I didn't make it. He made it. So I said, Math, don't make no more videos about you fumbled. Right? I said, you got to listen to what your people want to do. You fumbled this bag because you supported Fat Joe at a time. It wasn't really good to support him. That's your man, but you supported him against the FBAs. They was like, yo, Fat Joe, when that whole conversation about Fat Joe was like Puerto Ricans and 50% with Latinos. So Fat Joe upset a lot of people. Math rolled with it. Math rolled with Trump. He started being a Trump supporter. He was doing everything against what the culture was doing at the time. Just gonna be honest. So Math was kind of fumbling, So he lost the barbershop because it was a $7,000 electric bill. He was like, that's too high. I ain't paying that. So the girl got the bill cut off. This is Math words, Math. And I know Math be looking at shit, he be getting mad. But listen, you said it. The girl cut the electricity off. Some spots in the place went down. So you realize a lot of people was using your electricity. That's irrelevant. You should have been got a new page. Should have made no video. You should have already been out with your new episodes. Right now, what I'm saying is he's not eating. The videos are doing, they're really doing really bad because he don't have a barbershop. He's not doing interviews.
He could have just got one of these, like the factories. You know, you get the factories and you build whatever you want. And then once you get the room, you could have built the barbershop in there.
He could have did anything, TJ, but he decided to come out with a video because Adam 22 from No Jumper came out with a video like 2 days before that, like talking about I'm going broke, the No Jumper podcast. And so he did. What happened was when when Adam 22 came out and said No Jumper's going broke, ironically, he got more memberships, a lot of money started, like people started like, he's like, what can you do to help? You can join the membership. So unbelievably, people started being members of his thing. Mm-hmm. So it made his money go up. Yeah. People wanted to help him. This guy's rich. This guy's a millionaire, but you want to help him. So they rent. So I guess Math, the bells went out like, yo, maybe I can say. So he's like, yo, I'm losing the shop. It didn't work like that. You know, niggas is different. They like, nigga, you fumbled the bag, you dumb, So they didn't join the membership. They didn't give him they didn't send him no money. So long story short, I know that was a long ass story, but he went on live and was like, I'm gonna get all these monkeys, So that's what homeboy is saying. If he diss you, because he got a diss track, he gonna release that to Apollo, right? So whatever. So he said, if you diss, I'm snapping back. No. The short answer, the long answer, and the round array answer is no. I'm not ever rapping and dissing nobody on record. It's never gonna happen.
All right.
Was that long enough or short enough?
Now you Gucci.
And now you know. And now it's half the battle.
That's right. Remember that?
G.I. Joe.
Yo, it's so funny because Cobra, they using Cobra Kai now. I guess he had made this little video in the cartoon where he was telling everybody to send them the money. Send me the money. It was like for like some type of economic scheme, and they're saying, "Wow, Cobra coin." They're calling it. They're saying Cobra. They were saying that Cobra. You remember what's the guy that lead Cobra back in the day for
Cobra Commander.
Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
They're saying now they're like, oh snap. He was doing Cobra Commander coin before Bitcoin was even around. They were like G.I. Joe was doing Bitcoin.
Send me the money.
Yep.
Funny. Royal Roy in the building. Salute Royal Roy.
Royal was popping.
Yo, it's so many comments. I'm sorry, gang. I missed a bunch of comments. Like I said, we need somebody. Listen, inbox me. We need a moderator that's going to go in. You could do it from your house. You can do it from your house. You can go in here and just flip the comments for us, gang.
So many comments.
Just gonna be honest. Just gonna be honest. Malcolm in the building. Hope y'all in the chat having a great time. We got over 200 some people in the chat. We appreciate y'all being here. K Solo, your mom's in our business. She's in our business. Can't believe, girl, that your mom's trying to end this. Mom's in our business. I was feeling so like your business
before I let go. I was loving that.
I was mad.
Yo.
Wait, Roy had to talk. Ray had the ill mix to that back in the day.
Listen, that joint was fire.
Yeah.
Deep down, I wanted you and your mommy both to walk. Yo, listen.
I ain't gonna lie. I was loving that Letterman joint by him.
That's the beef.
Why is she so
He says DMX sold Letterman from him.
But Letterman
I believe him.
You know what's funny? I was talking with my guy, one of my dudes.
Did he go to jail? If he didn't go to jail, he's not
my
going.
Boy.
Has he ever been to jail?
Nah. He was a goon though.
Jail dudes don't believe it. But go ahead.
Yeah, I would say he's from New York. He's one of them New Yorker, true New Yorkers, and he's like, no, I think he goes. Can you hear DMX rapping with that Letterman style? Because like remember Letterman was swift.
Yeah.
KEVINAMADISONELETTRMAN. I mean, incredible. He spelled like Kevin Madison Letterman fast. Yeah. Like KEVINAMADISONELETTRMAN. And he goes, can you hear DMX?
But
I was like, I don't know.
No, wait.
I don't know. I'm not saying it, but my guy was like, he's lying.
Hold on. No. Letterman is a concept. So he stole the concept.
Maybe the concept.
He didn't steal the flow. He stole the concept of spelling things N-A-T-O. He stole that. I believe K Solo. Dead ass. I believe Solo. DMX always said, I'm grimy.
Yeah.
He was robbing niggas. Why don't you believe this? They was in jail together. Why would you not believe him?
He's a nigga, they shot the video.
What we talking about? DMX was like,
tunnel.
Listen, DMX said I was grimy. He told you. I believe that X. It's man, this is in 91, like 1990, gang, like 89, like.
No, I think it was like 90.
But he stole it before it dropped.
When they was in jail.
Yeah, they was in jail together, like 89. And this nigga K Solo just yo, my crew came back. They said, yo, we thought we heard you. Jokes on you. You heard a biting ass crew. Took my name. I want it back. And it's a fact. You'll tell them, damn, you shouldn't have did that. For the record, listen, don't get me on that case. They're like, yo, what this old head nigga talking about? But listen, let me see what's going on. I love that whiskey. Miss Rock Kitty in the building with that. Listen,
for sure.
We've been doing Screwball for 2 years.
Cut the check.
You know, Screwball, we're gonna stop promoting y'all dead ass because y'all ain't cut the check. Victor keep telling y'all. But now I'm putting
I think Vic been in that DM though. Because he's been in a lot of people's DM. I'm like, yeah, Vic, that's what you're doing.
And Screwball got a good story. It's like a couple, they made it together, like they built that brand. It's beautiful, okay? Mm-hmm. He's catering the kids, shaking my head.
We're all lost with
y'all
the chat.
Need coquito. I'm sorry, gang. Listen, we're gonna have fun. I want
coquito. Niche, make us some coquito for next week.
Yeah, we get coquito every Christmas. They make that.
Niche is in the comment right now.
I know I'm not a drinker, as you know, but I don't like those rich ass drinks, yo.
She's talking to your wife.
Kim, peace and love. I'm glad to see Will still here, healthy enough to express his artistry. So many artists don't make it. That's true. So Will Smith not eating off his artistry though. He a millionaire from his rap. From his acting.
Honestly, I don't think Will put out an album to make money. I think he just put out an album as like,
why not?
Like a therapy.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's just like every dude in the hood that buys Pro Tools in his basement. You make it for yourself.
Yeah,
that's true. All these rappers stated
they're about to do I Am Legend 2. It's coming out.
Oh, I'm in there to see that.
Now, hell yeah. So he broke down. He said that I Am Legend. So basically, there's two different endings on the original.
Yeah.
DVD, the original DVD, right? Yeah. So the original ending, I think he said was not the original ending, but the one that the second ending that they show is actually the real original ending.
Mhm.
Where it looks like he's about to get away, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's where they're going from there.
All right.
I'm like, oh, this is about to go crazy. That's a classic movie, yo.
I love that movie. Honestly, like you can't really sleep on. You can't say anything bad to me about what we talking. We talking about the movie where they turn into vampire. I'm not vampires to zombies.
Yeah.
That's my
With
shit.
the what's it called? The T virus?
Yeah.
Not the, what's it called?
It was some type of virus.
No, it was like Krippendorf's virus, something like that. I think it was called Krippendorf, some crap like that.
Dead ass.
Yeah, she can give this-
Salute Chilling with Moni in the building. I love your show, Chilling with Moni. I love Moni.
Chilling with Moni, what's up?
Yeah.
She got a YouTube channel. She's the shit, though. Listen, dead ass.
All right, there you go. The plug for Chilling with
Nah, for
Moni.
real, though.
Appreciate you.
Because it don't make sense. It's like, yo, bro, you could have just, all right, cool. You don't want to pay the $7,000. All right, boom. You got so much clips to run. Yeah, we was off the air for a month.
He still
Like, you
gets
understand what I'm
paid.
saying? Like, we was off the air for a
He gets
month.
paid.
And basically, that whole month that we was off, we had so much footage that we can use to promote the show, right?
Yeah, he
He could have just fell back, got a whole new spot, and then I mean, basically be like a whole new season, basically, quote unquote. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he don't listen to me, TJ. So I've been telling him that. Like I'm like, gang, like
We
you should have
fans of
got
Math,
your
like-
own. But you know what, TJ? I'm gonna tell you some real shit though. People turning on Math, man. Like the people really not rocking with Math. It's gonna be tough because the way he's acting, he's really not making nobody really want to help him or like, you know what I mean? Like he's not really. He instead of coming out being humble, like let me put myself in shoes. Let me put myself in the shoes, TJ. If that's me, right? And I'm about to lose everything. My channel's low. Like his numbers are really, 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 really low. Like he used to 100,000, 200,000 views. Now he's lucky to get 6,000, 10,000. Like he's us now, like regular dude. But he's coming out mad arrogant about it. You know what I mean? So he's like, y'all ain't never done nothing. Y'all some peasants. Like he's like, yo, y'all all on my nuts. Like everybody did a video. He's disrespecting them, saying he's gonna come out with this rap at the damn Apollo. When he does this Apollo, y'all wait with this rap, whatever verse he done wrote. He's dissing everybody on YouTube that said anything. Me, Hassan, I don't know about me, but Hassan Campbell, So
no, say you. We want you. We want him to say.
Nah, I mean I ain't tripping. I'm not making no more videos about
You know what I'm saying?
Math
But
Hoffa. I'm not making no more
Yeah,
videos
say
about
that.
Math Hoffa. I'm just gonna be honest.
Try to go, oh, you know it's me, right?
Yeah, no. I'm not clout chasing this dude because first of all, I still gotta go to New York. But second of all,
We all gotta go to New York.
I'm good anyway.
Niche
Gang.
was
Just gonna
just
be
talking
honest.
about going to Howard Ave to get some damn.
Definitely, I found
cocktails.
some. Listen, I sent y'all. I always send these little
In the group chat?
the reels of rooftops, the best rooftops in New York.
Oh, we gotta
Always
do
say
that.
we could do that. When
Summertime,
it heat up, we
summertime.
going to New York, the rooftop. Dead ass. Let me see. Yellow Girl in the building. DMX was fire. He couldn't stand Drake. That's true. But he had to conform. The industry made him chill out with all that crazy stuff. Razor blades in the inner cheek of his mouth. Leave that nigga. Yeah, DMX wasn't no joke. No cat rap news. X probably stole some of his noodles too. Nah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
He said X took his cornbread.
Nah, don't do that.
No, one thing I like. I met K Solo a couple of times out here.
He stayed
Nah,
out
kid, yeah, he be out here.
Oh, work?
Yeah.
It was years ago. I used to meet him with this I don't know if she was managing a little white chick, but like was always like
Yo, he
she
be
always
with
think
Craze
that.
all the
Weird.
time. Shout out to DJ Craze. He be with Craze all
But
the time.
he didn't strike me as someone who was gonna be punked. You know what I mean? Like just to be honest,
Nah, he ain't.
No. He ain't.
he didn't.
Nah,
K
ain't
Solo
that.
didn't strike me as someone who's gonna be a pushover. You know what I mean?
One of my first shows that I thought was big was in Rhode Island was K Solo. I did him at Jerky's.
Yeah.
Humble as hell.
Mhm.
Humble. I got the picture with him. He seemed like he's humble. He seemed like I don't want no trouble, but please don't make me bring it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I met so many rappers, gang, and most rappers really
They
all
chilling.
that shit is bravado. They like, yo, listen, I'm here for just pay me. I'm cool. Give me some drinks. Leave me in the corner. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He said, "Don't let me let the
Yeah.
guys loose on you."
yeah, I got a million stories with a million different rappers, gang. Just to be honest.
Chuck,
Moni
we
and
was
the
there
two.
with you.
Yeah, no doubt. So let me see. Salute Duma shouting out Monkey. That monkey shit will not help his ass. He's going to try it. That's true. But you know what I think it is? I
He's
think
frustrated
I think
right
he's
now.
frustrated
Yeah.
and not nothing against my New York niggas, but y'all niggas is y'all kind of like
Y'all kind of uptight. Like you say in that movie. What's my favorite movie? Demolition Man. Wesley Snipes. When Wesley Snipes was telling him, unfreeze me some dudes that I can control. He said, and none of them New York niggas because they too uptight.
Yeah. I know, that's right. He did say that. In the movie.
He said, none of them New York niggas, they too uptight.
Shout out to my Brooklyn homie. Shout out to the Shakedown.
Nah, I'm fucking New York niggas, but listen.
Simon Phoenix,
gang, it is what it is. And I think Math still got that mentality that it's some 2003 smack DVD. Mm-hmm. Like he still think that it's that time where you gotta bully shit. Like it's a different. I don't know if y'all noticed, but it's a lot of different things going on. We got a lot of teeny petite little rappers now. Like it's like things different. It ain't you know what I'm saying? Like we let Lil Xan in this bitch. Like Lil Xan and Lil Pump. Like this a different animal. They wouldn't have survived. Like 98. How? What was going on? How was these niggas gonna get? Now they in the game. Lil Yachty wouldn't have stood a chance in this business. I'm just gonna be honest. Like so, it's like it's different now. Like now you can paint your nails and be different and be tough. I mean, not be tough. Back then had to be tough, right, TJ? So
you gotta have edge.
And math not adapting. It's everybody's voice. Everybody has a voice now. You didn't have a lot of voices back then. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Hold on.
I feel like sometimes intellect gotta shine through.
Yeah,
they gotta like you know what I mean.
But if you think about it though, like a lot of these rappers are really intelligent though. Like when you go to the Nas's, the whole Wu-Tang, like them dudes is mad intelligent. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like even though they was on some gangster shit, street shit, like niggas had common sense. They was intelligent.
So,
you know
speaking of which, what's up with that Locks joint? I want to talk about that, bro.
The Locks thing,
that Jadakiss joint. I was like salivating over that topic, bro.
Oh, like people trying to come at Jada now.
Oh, bro,
no, he talking about what I had said. We're gonna talk about when that Jadakiss said Styles P wrote his verse on Reservoir Dogs was a Jay-Z diss.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about. I was talking about what he was talking about.
Oh, you want to talk about Jadakiss? They're saying Jadakiss ain't hood.
No, yeah. Now I've been seeing. I was like, yo. I just want to say this real. Talk about both of them.
At the end of the day, it's like how you looking at him. All right, like you're mad at him because.
Hold on, TJ. You gotta tell people what we talking about. You gotta tell people what we talking about.
Jadakiss did a interview or something with his pops, and his pops indicated that he went to like private schools, and then he indicated that Styles and Sheik too, and like he had a 2-parent home. He was basically Clarence from 8 Mile. They're trying to paint him like that.
Like why are we gonna say he's Clarence from 8 Mile?
No, I'm saying that's what. That's what they're trying to paint him as.
Because it's like, at the end of the day, like, I've been out there in that area, so it's like it's not no sucker shit going on. Like this sucker shit, but it ain't no sucker shit going on.
I just want to say we needed that.
Yeah,
I am so glad that Jadakiss, because no matter what you do, that dude's been in the game for 20-something years, and it's like his legendary status is cemented. Now I'm seeing these old heads up online. Yo, he ain't
why?
Like, bro,
he's out rapping these.
Why do you hate intellect? And why are you mad at somebody who had parents?
What's wrong with that? For real.
Yo, that ain't real. Why? Yo, I'm sorry. That gets me. That's the one that got me.
But when you go outside is real life, bro. When you step out the door, outside is real life, right? So, regardless of you having 2 parents at home, there've been a whole lot of gangsters that made millions of dollars, right? Mm-hmm. Shot shit up, caught bodies. They had 2 parents, but guess what? When they went outside in their neighborhood, outside was outside, bro.
You know, I got a lot to say about
that. That topic, I was so happy. I was happy to see all these mad people like online about the subject. I was like, you needed to hear that. You needed that this legend, this street rapping GOAT in a sense. So like, he is not like there was cats like he's talking about jail. He don't know nothing about jail. He don't know.
See, that's the thing though. I was dying. He caught a case. He caught a case and he did some like not really crazy time, but he caught a case. He had to sit for a little bit.
No, I get it. I don't care about all that.
This is Jada at his. Like,
no, I get it. My happiness doesn't come from anything with the streets, bro. My happiness comes from it's him. He had his dad there. His dad's talking intelligently. He's smart. He went to school. He had a great upbringing because we love the negative side of shit, yo. I think, like, all them cats needed that smack in the face, yo. It made me smile from ear to ear to know Jadakiss is not just like everybody wanted. It's like they wanted him to be like
the extra.
Like, what is that about? Like, you know what I mean? So, Jadakiss, salute to you, salute to your father, salute to everything you do. I believe in you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been a fan forever. I can recite mad Jadakiss lyrics. So if whoever's mad at Jadakiss because of that, you gotta find out what's going on within here, bro. Why does that piss you off?
You know what's crazy,
I'm saying that. I'm just saying that.
Like, I got records with Jada and I got records with Sheik, right? Like, when you go to that D Block studio, they not too, like, they right there, like, not too far. Like, the hood's right there when you pull up to the spot. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like they still in their grassroots. Their studio spot is still in the grassroots.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, how can you be mad at because he had both his parents?
I love it, man.
You know what I mean? Like, his dad worked the 9 to 5. They still was in the hood. They still going through the everyday struggle that we all went through. You know what I'm saying? Because we all grew up with a lot of these artists. We grew up with them. You know what I'm saying? Even though some of them might be a couple of years older than us, but we grew up with them. You know what I'm saying? With the shit that they was rapping about, we was going through that shit in the hood too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand, like, damn, why, like, all of a sudden it's Jada hate?
I'm willing to bet you
he's top 5 dead or alive. So it's Jada hate right now? Like, this is crazy, yo.
I'm just willing to bet you that I'm not gonna say all, but I'm willing to bet you that a majority of rappers that are considered goated are intelligent as hell. Because for wordplay, technique, charisma, all that. No, I'm saying that takes intelligence to put words and bars together with battle rappers. Battle rappers to put some of the shit they say together is genius, bro.
Hey, yo, you know, so my auntie Deborah and my uncle Roy, they always say dumb niggas in books. You know what I'm saying? Meaning all the information's in the book, but niggas ain't gonna read no books.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why are you mad at somebody that got some intelligence, or he has a family around him, a support system around him, but he's in the hood though?
All right, so I want to chime in on this Jada thing. I see some bunch of comments. I'm gonna skip past the math comments. Jada will always be king. Screw that. Salute the Rock Kitty.
Fit ass.
So people mad at Jada was raised by 2 parents. I'm gonna tell you what it is. There is a misconception in the hood, right? One of them is that you had it rougher if your dad wasn't there. Your mom was single mom. I was raised by a single mom. Don't mean I had it rougher. You had your dad around, Flizzy?
Oh yeah, my dad was the shit.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something funny.
My dad's still the shit.
And your dad and like, pops is still the shit. Even though he dove down the stairs trying to play football, but we love Pops. We love Pops.
He's watching right now too. He's in the chat. He was in the chat.
Salute the Pops. So Pops always support you, TJ. That's the one thing I love.
Yeah,
he come out. You got a show. Pops coming. I love that shit.
Pops is right. He want to talk to you. He want to do his podcast. Let's do a sports podcast.
I want somebody to do sports. Let's figure it out. Him and CJ. I hope he was CJ. But let me say this. So a lot of dudes like myself that had a single mom, we fucking envied you guys with the dad. And I think some of that is part of this Jadakiss hate, because a lot of dudes envied these guys that had their dad. I had a friend named Monty. His dad was in the house with his mom. Now, his dad was like this old head, like he was old head, afro, but that was his dad. His dad was coming home, We envied that. So we felt less than you. You know what I mean? So some of these guys feel less than him. So they try to make you corny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they try to make you corny because they feel a way that their mom is working late or whatever. Their mom can't really. Every time they get in trouble in school, mom got to take off work. So they don't know what it feels like to have a dad. So it makes them feel like either their life was harder, so yours wasn't. They don't realize your life was probably harder because dad wasn't playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but that's what they try to make it like, oh, you had your dad, so you had a leg up on me. You had one up on me. Like,
I would have been, if I had my dad, imagine what I could have been. They feel like they can't be X, Y, and Z because their dad wasn't there and they became the man of the house. And in some instances, they're right. But for the most part, you supposed to take advantage of it's so much going on in society. Once you learn some things and smarten up, and you start to see stuff, you go downtown, right? Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound, right? Yeah.
Great song.
Go take your dumb ass downtown, right? I used to love the hot dogs from the hot dog trucks. I don't know, do they have hot dog stands in DC? I mean, in Rhode Island?
Yeah, they're right now on Broad Street.
Yo, shout out to Takari Stutz, who runs the hot dog truck. He started grab and go dogs fresh out of his jail bid, because he started making them from his bid in jail and brought it out. So shout out to Takari out there.
And Larry too. I forgot Larry's last name, but he got the hot dog stand. He be right over there in Washington Park.
Right? Yeah, that. So what I'm saying is, I feel like a lot of these dudes, us as a people in the hood, we try to make the guys that got pops in the house. Remember Furious Styles from fucking what's the movie? Boys in the Hood. Lawrence Fishburne played his father, Furious Styles.
Yeah.
And you saw, even though he had a father, he still ran out in the car and got in the car with Doughboy and them. Mm-hmm. But everybody, they thinks you're a Trey.
Yeah.
They think because you had a dad, you're a Trey. Mm-hmm. And you're gonna get out the car. You're soft because you're gonna go home because your dad is gonna make you. So they try to make you soft.
Not every dude in the hood that had his pops hopped out like Trey. They were still with the shit.
Right. No doubt. And a lot of dudes that had their mom with some bitches. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, end of the day, what they're trying to say is Jada can't be real because he was at home. He went to private school. A lot of them dudes in private school shaking and baking and they're making money.
Oh, can I tell you what my private school
is the worst?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, because the white boys, they got all the connects to everything at school. I'm saying, we put kind of with the same race.
Yeah.
So you already know. I'm at Kai's. It was the prom. I'm peeping everything, and I said, "Oh, he got all the drugs in his pocket." Yo, when I said that to him, and he looked who I pointed to, he said, "How'd you know that?" Because he knows.
He look a little druggy.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's whose house you was partying at. Oh yeah.
Remember when Jay-Z hit Prodigy with the picture from him dancing?
Yeah.
Now we know Prodigy was out there.
Yeah.
But what you're doing at 7 and 8 not gonna dictate who you are at 20.
Grown ass man.
Yeah. But they want to make it like that. Like, yo, you didn't have no reason to be out here. That's another thing. Dudes in the hood wear that as a badge. Like they try to say Prodigy wasn't from that block. He used to come there. He really didn't have to. He had money.
His grandmother had the spot over there. His mom worked over there too. If you read the book.
Nah, I didn't read it.
You didn't read the book? His mom worked in the projects. So that's why he was always
I read his book.
Right? You know what I'm saying? His grandmother, she was like, his grandmother was like, she dealt with all celebrities. His grandmother was what the shit, what's the Michael Jackson movie?
Moonwalker?
No.
The
Diana
Jacksons?
Ross is in it. Damn, I'm supposed to know the shit.
The Wiz.
The Wiz, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Like his grandmother is the choreographer.
No, his grandmother's real. She's very, very in the entertainment world. His grandmother raised up a lot of stars, people that went on to be huge in entertainment. His grandmother was in what city is this? Is either Harlem? I think it's Harlem. His grandmother had the number one. Like she had a black school for arts and for arts when you like when you're doing learning acting, dancing, I forgot what they call it. What they call it for? You know this shit.
I'm like
arts and whatever. Like her grandmother was
arts.
Right. But her school was big in the country.
Yeah.
And she it's like not just some average like.
Put it like
it's a school.
It's a school. His grandmother was
Juilliard or something like that.
Something like that. That
what's
type of thing.
Homeboy, the Will Smith, Cohen. He went to that school.
Who?
Cohen.
The Fresh Prince?
Fresh Prince.
Oh, Carlton.
Yeah.
All right.
He went to the school. You know what I'm saying? And the book he's basically saying about him doing the Michael Jackson shit, the Pepsi commercial, that was there.
That was them. Yeah. And she used to get people booked in commercials. She was a big deal. That's why he was in the Michael Jackson thing. He's a little kid. But Jay-Z took that and was like, You was a ballerina. I got the pictures I seen. It was great.
But where Hope get the pictures from? I don't even want
Ashanti.
Stop joking.
Ashanti gave him the Herb gave him the Hove.
Really?
What we talking about?
I did not know that, yo.
Ashanti went to the same school as
they went to the
Ashanti.
same school.
Ashanti.
He talks about Ashanti and Ashanti's mom in the book.
I did not know that, yo.
Ashanti
Y'all just
and
taught me something I never knew.
Ashanti and Prodigy knew each other from real little. They went to the same school that his grandmother taught at, and they learned the arts and stuff in that school. And that's how she knew that he had a picture on the wall of a ballerina, not that. He had a picture on the wall, pretending to be Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Boy. She probably was pillow talking with Irv, like, yo, listen. This nigga, like, she probably wasn't even, you know what it was? No. It wasn't even malicious. It wasn't malicious, TJ.
Yeah.
He's like, that's my guy. Yeah, we used to go to same school. And Irv like this, really? Like, no.
He's like, yo, ho.
He didn't even tell her what he needed for it. Like, y'all took any pictures over there? He didn't even tell me what it's for. Like, yeah. He got a picture waiting there. Next time I go over there, I'll get a picture of it.
Yo, what? Which one of us here don't have a young, embarrassing picture? I mean, like, I wouldn't like. I mean, I'll say this: it was sharp for the time it came out. But me as a grown up now, but as a grown up now, I'm like, and I know what I think it hit so hard because Prodigy was the epitome of hardcore.
Listen,
that's why I think
if I had beef with a nigga like such as myself, I couldn't even sleep at night till I made things right. Pull out. Listen, Prodigy, yeah. So him and the Michael Jackson thing is shocking. But
I'm saying
he is probably one of the top tier rappers in New York at a long period, at least
in the mid 90s.
H&I at one point. TJ, we've said this before, and nobody in chat can dispute this. At one point, Prodigy was the king of New York. When he dropped the HNIC before Hove came back, Prodigy had that crown. People like to forget that. Prodigy had that crown for about 6 months. They don't want to 6 months. Prodigy had that New York crown. I'm just gonna be honest. Go ahead. I see you, Benny. I ain't forget you.
Oh, Uncle Benny was popping.
I got a quick question. If you're entertained, that's establishing the business. What's the process you put someone through by putting them down? Hold on, let me read that again.
All right.
I got a quick. If you're ever entertaining, that's establishing the business. What's the process you put someone through by putting them down? Benny, you got to elaborate that because I think
he goes. What's the process you do to start dissing them? Like why? I think he's asking why. What is your process to get to that point you started dissing them? I think that's what he's asking. Like what did you go through to make you want?
Tap into that. Like I want to know because I want to answer correctly.
Yeah. Simplify the question, Benny.
Like here's what I think he's saying. Like if you're all established, you're in the business, you're doing your shit. What makes you think? What process made you think to go diss somebody when you're doing well? Is this
in regards to Kendrick and Drake?
I think it's about Jay-Z and I think about
they have beef. But go ahead.
I don't know, but you gotta clarify that because we don't know what you really mean. But I mean,
there's nothing wrong with because what the Michael Jackson shit is like.
We all had Michael Jackson coats and shit back then.
Hey, yo, to be honest with you, if I find one of those beaded jackets right now, I probably
my word, if they make one in a 4X, man, I'm in that bitch.
I hear y'all niggas.
I fucks with fashion, so
you guys are 100% right in 2025. But in the year, what year was this? When he hit Takeover, this was 2001.
01. You're right. Yep.
Well, it started bubbling in 2000 when he went on the Summer Jam stage, but he brought that out on Summer Jam before that, so it might have been 2000.
Yeah.
I think it was 01
because he dropped Blueprint in 2001. So
on September 11th,
right in 2001. So maybe that summer he had already did. So maybe it was the same year. It could have been.
That's a long time. I mean,
now think about this. You got to think all that rough and tough stuff Mobb Deep was talking.
Yep.
Right? You couldn't. These dudes was the hardest dudes in the world. Like you couldn't say nothing bad about Mobb Deep. And this dude Jay-Z and homie just said it. Imperial Styles just said it. Let me see what he wrote. He said that ballerina. He said Jay was reaching saying ballerina. That wasn't the case at all. It didn't matter. That's what I'm saying. It didn't matter. Imperial Stats. Listen, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. This dude said, "You was a ballerina. I got the picture. I seen you." And he pointed at the big screen and Prodigy on his tippy toes with a Michael Jackson glove. It was game over.
But you know what?
It was game over.
It was at that time. It really was.
All right, so if you think about it, right? How old was he? He's still a kid.
We
right?
can say, I know what you're saying, TJ.
But look,
I'm with you.
It's in an era of then. Back then, there's no social media, so we know what the image of Mobb Deep is, right? So then you see this picture and you're like, oh shit. But you're not even thinking about him being a kid. You're just thinking about all the shit that they talk on these records.
That's what it is.
No grace.
But hold up. When you like, all right, so if anybody that read the book or the audio book, but by the time they get to that part, these niggas already done beat up about five niggas. There was about 3 shootouts.
But
like
the
building
audio
up
book,
to that.
the audio, you saying the time we heard the audio book? The audio book
It's either the audio book or you read the book. Either or. I had
the book was like 15 years after that. Though.
Yeah, but I had the book. I'm saying though, when you read the book, you don't know. You like when you read the book, then you're knowing, like you're hearing it from him, right?
Right.
So when you read, let
me find out Benny.
It is Benny.
Hold up, Benny. We in the middle of something, Benny.
Hold on. Well, like when you
I gotta fix it where we can put people on the screen.
So when you go back to the book and shit, it's like you're hearing it from him in the time frame of we already built up to that part. All we're hearing is Hov's part.
Yeah.
So we ain't hearing about all these other shit about these dude
like
Mobb Deep spazzing out at the tunnel, the whole situation.
Dude, life was serious.
Like, you know what I mean? Like they really was putting in work, but all you're doing is what Hov's putting on the screen because at the time there's no social media.
Right.
So he killed it. That was a fact.
Right.
Like, know what I mean? So, but it's crazy. It's like, nah, these dudes ain't no suckers.
Now, let's be honest, Fliz.
Is that a pause?
No, isn't it? What? They ain't no suckers?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Nah,
I ain't no pause.
Nah, we ain't
pause in here. Listen,
I don't know.
Let's be honest. Prodigy career was never the same. He was never the king of New York again.
After that, right?
Jay-Z played the most. It was like chess. It was checkmate. It was trump card. Now, Prodigy could say whatever after the fact. He dissed Jay-Z again. Like your dad. What was the song? He dissed Jay-Z again.
Yeah,
3 more times after that. Didn't matter. It's like Jay-Z sub Nas 3 more times after he lost.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. On Blueprint 2. He said, is it he said, is it Uchi Wally or is it
One Mic?
He dissed Jay, we're not listening no more. Nas got you. And somebody said in my comments the other day that Ether aged awful. Like right now, the new guys, the Gen Zers, they look at Ether as trash. They say all he did was call him gay. He said all he told him call him gay and talked about his looks. We know Ether's better than that, but these Gen Zers,
how they look at it.
They changing everything. They changing everything we revere. Everything we thought was this. They saying is that now.
Because as far as like young people in the song Ether,
what Benny say though?
The song Ether,
down or up?
I don't know, but that song, the delivery on that song is very like kind of basic to them, to young people, because like the techniques of rap. That's why they'll listen to that.
And I hate how these people can break down these lyrics now.
Yeah, it's like the techniques of rap. That's what it's like when earlier when we was talking in the chat when they're like, you gotta adapt, you gotta do things that make you sound like current. You know what I mean? And I get it. You can't add the same amount of reverb on stuff. You can't. You know what I mean? You gotta add a little bit of swing in certain areas. You can't. That A B C D E F G H I. You can't be that all the time. Yeah. You can't right now. Like remember in the teens, the 20 teens, where everything got very singy and swaggy, and we was like mumble rap, and it was like Young Thug, like, put it up in the top. That song with Dej Loaf. Yeah. I was feeling the shit out of that song. I didn't know what the fuck that dude was saying, but I don't know. I loved it. There ain't no hoe in my blood. No way. There ain't no hoe in. Yo, Dej Loaf and Young Thug killed that shit to me, but
I like Dej Loaf.
It's like, yo, I didn't know how I had to re-listen, but it went there, and I started understanding like where things had to. So if you come up on that and you hear you suck up you sold your soul for riches, you know then homo thug, you want, and so they're like, I ain't trying to hear that delivery no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
hip hop
What
evolves.
was
Yeah.
Benny saying though? Because he
I'm
was
gonna go
talking
right
about
now. It must have. I'm gonna get back to Benny. It must have been annoying to being a Prodigy fan at the time. All of a sudden, now we mature. Scooter's right. It was.
What'd he say?
He said it must have been annoying being a Prodigy. That's right. That's why TJ's worked up because TJ sees the whole thing like he was a kid, gang. But we didn't care he was a kid because we didn't know nothing about Prodigy's past. We didn't know nothing about him. We thought he was this thug that just. We thought he was 8 years old carrying guns. We didn't think he carrying guns to the bodega, smoking a cigarette,
But
buying
you know what's
Lucy's.
crazy though? When you read like the book, by the time they was 13, these dudes is already
at that age that he took that picture.
To that shit.
When he took that picture, he was already in the life.
Yeah, he was already.
But he did it for his grandmother. That's his grandmother. Let's be honest. His grandmother got him into Michael Jackson stuff.
His grandma, they had the big ass crib in wherever I think it was Long Island or whatever. But he still got habit. He's coming back and forth between being out there in the bougie shit. He's telling you they smashing the bougie chicks, coming back to the hood, smashing the hood chicks. You know what I'm saying? He got the whip. Like they had the studio out there in the bougie spot.
Stats said Prodigy could go bar for Jay. Quick
That's
answer.
a fact.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Let me think about that.
Why?
Listen, Jay is a problem.
We know Jay's a problem.
Hold on.
Hey, but hold up. Was Prodigy backing down from Hov?
No, but Jay is a problem.
I want to give it a
He
serious
felt as
thought.
though that he could do it.
I'll say this.
We know how we feel about Hov. We know that.
Jay is a problem. Listen,
we know Hov's a problem.
Yeah.
The reason I have to think about it is because Prodigy is in this box here with his subject matter to me.
Yep.
Jay-Z was like,
Yeah.
you know, so that's why I'm like, woo, I don't know.
Listen.
I think it would be serious.
No, it would be a problem.
If you kept it street record for street record, we can talk. But if you talk body of work, Jay-Z can go like, that's what I can't answer that right now.
But
give me a week to think about that.
On some rap shit.
Listen, you know what? Listen, he can go bar for bar, but would he win? I do not think so.
But it doesn't matter because the whole time he still wasn't backing down.
No,
it didn't matter.
Yeah.
He's
no
like,
doubt.
this is a whole, but fuck that.
But I'm gonna tell you the story Prodigy tells. He tells
the elevator.
He tells the story, but he tells it. I'm gonna tell you the story right now. He tells the story like low key, like they gave Jay a pass. But I'm gonna tell the story that Prodigy tells at Puffy's restaurant where they supposedly they caught Jay at Justice Diddy's restaurant back in the day. They caught Jay. They said, "Yo, that's that sucker ass Jay-Z over there." Da da da. So Mobb Deep was deep. It was Jay. Jay wasn't with nobody. Probably two or three people. Whoever he was with, he was gonna get mocked out. So Prodigy tells the story. He said, "We had him. We waited for him outside. When he came out through the door, we was gonna mop him, right?" They said that Jay, and I'm gonna tell you, this is Flares is called a Jedi mind trick. Okay. They said that Jay came out. It was like a little tunnel you had to go through to get out, like a little area where you had to go through to walk out of the door. They said Jay saw them and said, he was basically like, "Bro, it's just rapping, gang. It's just rapping." And then walked past him and walked out. Mind you, they 20 deep about to mop him out. And he hit him with the Luke Skywalker Jedi mind trick. He said, "It's just rapping," and walked past them. And they had their fist balls, please. They was ready to mop him out. And all these and he not only caught him off guard, he Jedi mind tricked them, Flares. He said, "It's just rapping, gang," and just walked. All these little niggas, sunned them.
That's hilarious.
It's hilarious, Flares.
I didn't know. I ain't gonna front. I did that to stop my ass from getting kicked one day back in the day, yo.
It's just rapping.
No bullshit. It was. I think I told y'all this story where the Smith Hill, like the gangs over there, the Asian cats. Yo, them cats was deep on my car. They was bouncing on the shit. I'm like, I see them. I'm just dole. I'm like, fuck. They're gonna fucking jump me, yo. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get jumped by like 20 Asians right now.
I heard a lot of stories about them Asian gangs.
No, not and Providence. Back in the day, them Asian gangs were crazy.
Salute the friends, salute Don.
Yeah, salute the friends. So they were. I had them on Bonneville. They was like disrespecting. I'm like, I can't let them keep fucking up my car. So I had to go over there. My words were, "Yo, y'all gonna make me y'all have to kick my ass."
That was your word.
That was my words. I was like, "Yo," and they was like, "Oh," I was like, Woo! I'm about to get jumped like 20 dudes right now, bro.
Plus, you didn't want to show them all your Bruce Lee skills.
Oh no, I was young. I wasn't
You
into all
Bruce
the.
Lee, though,
I
yet?
didn't. This was before I took all those things.
You
But
see how I walked him into it.
yeah. No, but yo, bro. Now I was like, fuck, they're gonna kick my ass.
He's
But I
Bruce
have
Lee.
to
He's
say
Bruce Lee.
something.
He's Bruce Lee right now. I'm trying to tell you. I'm just trying to tell you.
Yo, so them mind tricks be working on people. Like, yeah.
I'll be sleeping on my boy God MC J Hova. Me, J Hova. Hey, little nigga,
Nah,
you ain't ready for war. Nah, listen, don't do this.
We hold fans.
And I listen. I remember getting that head nigga in charge. I remember ripping off. No, I didn't. My man, I think Mary's brother Pedro bought that, and I heard his copy. I was like, yo, this nigga Prodigy is a problem.
Yeah.
But TJ, let's just be
what?
honest. Hove won the.
That's my
Hove got
tomorrow,
a what for songwriting?
Part
What they
one
gave
and part
him?
two.
What they gave him for songwriting? They gave him an award for songwriting. They gave him. I'm bugging out.
I don't know.
He got a what you call it? It's not a Pulitzer, but he got a
Grammy. And
he got something for songwriting. Oh, he got the Songwriting Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Jay-Z's in the Songwriting Hall of Fame.
Is that what the thing in New York was at the library?
Not that. That's before. This happened before that.
Oh, all right.
That was his own thing, which I'm mad. I'm so TJ. I got a couple regrets in my life and missing that damn Jay-Z thing because they really meant it. They were like, "This is limited time. We're gonna take this down." I was like, "Nah, they gonna keep that." No, they took that shit down. That Jay-Z thing in Brooklyn. I'm so mad I missed it. What's that joint? What was it called? It was called
Book of Hove.
The Book of Hove.
Yeah.
I could have easily drove over there, TJ, and watched. I said, "No, they're gonna be there. I'm gonna wait."
You know what's crazy? Like
they packed that shit up.
we was out there because they had that shit running for a while.
You went to it?
We was out there. No, we didn't go. I thought we was out there for something else, but we never went.
Bougie in the building. Salute. You caught us. We here. We could. You could just slide a little red button back.
Okay.
Rewind it. Dang. Black-yeti.com. You gonna see black-yeti.com. You gonna see Screwball mixed with rum chata. And you caught up.
Word.
Will Smith album flop.
Banana edition.
Kendrick number one again. 8
Wait,
weeks
hold
straight.
up.
Kendrick and Sandra.
Can I get a gummy?
Gummy now?
Yeah.
You can't eat it on screen. You gotta leave the room to eat it.
I just take the whole thing, right?
Yeah, you can't eat it on
I'm
screen.
not gonna eat the whole thing, but I mean.
And them pre-rolls supposedly, allegedly, is Pineapple Express.
Don't worry.
So anyway, Flizzy, what were we talking about? Salute Bougie in the building. Kanye writing his own album with Chat GPT. I still ain't figure out how to use that shit. I'm just gonna be honest.
I was me and this past weekend, me and a couple of my boys were all fathers. And every now and then we decide we all got kids around the same age. We linked them all up. So anyway, we was like chatting about that, like as our kids was playing and bouncing out. Yeah, and some of my boys are good on that shit. They like making everything, pictures, animations, and everything.
So
like
I make AI pictures, but I don't know how to use ChatGPT. I don't need to use it yet. When I need to know, I'll sit there. I'll go a crash course on YouTube, and I'll figure this shit out in an hour. But right now, I don't need to know.
Got you.
Let me see. Prodigy. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I love Prodigy, but he never went to different lanes. He didn't go into different lanes, but he didn't need to. But that's why his career didn't go. That's why they ended up with fucking G Unit. They signed a 50 Cent because their career went down. Let's be honest.
And yeah,
they couldn't. They was for a moment in time. They couldn't progress past that. I know that's hard to hear, right?
No, I mean if your lane is only violent rap, you're not gonna last forever. If you're a gangster, you're not, because your fan base is gonna eventually grow up to a degree. Like, I can only I'll listen to my old school like gangster shit. I'll listen to that. Right. But I can't bring myself to listen to no more new, and I can't listen to old school rappers still being gangster. I can listen to your old gangster stuff.
Some new shit is good, but a lot of that drill shit is trash.
Yeah, I just can't, and I realize my age, my soul don't want to hear it. And know what I think it is? I've experienced a lot. I've been to 100 funerals. I've seen mad dead kids. I've seen it. Yeah. There's no appeal to violence to me no more, like at all. So I look at violence as corny. Soon I hear cats talking tough. I'm like,
Fliz,
we got another tough guy. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you something. I know, I haven't been exposed to as much violence or dead bodies as you. Mm-hmm. I understand that, but at the same time, I find it. We watch movies with violence. Mm-hmm. Every single TV show, let's just be honest, that holds our attention for more than one season is either really funny or really violent.
No, I mean, I'm a nerd, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got nerd tendencies.
Give me 5 TV shows you're watching right now.
Well, I finished on Rings of Power. I finally finished that. But it's not. It's like
it's fantasy.
It's elves and orcs and shit. You know what I mean?
It's still violence.
What's another? I'm not into too many people. Supernaturals was my show. I like that. All the shows that are about like heroes of Marvel and DC, all shows like that.
Oh, so you like fantasy violence?
Yeah, I like shit. Like I don't watch I watch everything. Let's put that there. I watch everything that's hot. The last movie I just saw was a movie called Unhinged. That shit was about road rage. The dude from last night I watched Gladiator 2. Denzel did a better job than I thought he was gonna do. By the way, shout out to Denzel.
I didn't watch that yet.
I was like, Denzel, he gonna suck in this, but nah, Denzel. Shout out to him.
Jay-Z was going to miss his own concert because Tupac wouldn't let him leave out of his
that was in Vegas.
What?
They had to call Suge Knight and ask Tupac to leave.
Say that again?
No, that was
Jay-Z?
in Vegas.
That happened?
Nah,
She said, I never heard that story.
Nah, Suge told that story too. He just told that story recently.
I don't know, man. They got too many stories about Hov doing this and somebody doing that, pressing them, but they never hit him. They never touched him. I never heard about, and if he got robbed, it's the biggest secret in history because there's no one saying I robbed Jay-Z. They always say a bunch of your favorite rappers got robbed when it came to LA, but it's never Jay.
Right.
It's never Jay.
Right.
So it's like punch chase Jay-Z around the table. We heard that story.
We heard that.
We heard that. Allegedly, Tupac was waiting outside the door. It's a million stories about Hov did this, Hov did that, Hov sold crack. But we never got the footage. There's no pictures. We never saw. Nobody says I punched Hov, I stole a Hov. So I get it. I hear it. Everybody was pressing Hov. They was doing this. They was doing that. But we really never got no concrete evidence of Hov getting punked out or bitched by nobody. Everybody said rumor says I can't come back home. Guess what? I heard that.
When I was back home.
Okay.
I think also because of the time when Jay-Z was freaking baking, it's like there was no, everybody didn't have a cell phone in your face. But I'm not saying if it happened or not, but I'm just saying at the time, I think a lot of stuff went down with rappers back in the day, but we'll also never know.
No real footage.
Yeah, it's like we didn't live life that way. You know what I mean? We just like, which is why.
But the stories
Prodigy
are there.
shit.
The stories are there.
What you just said about Prodigy, we thought he was like 8 years old as a gangster because we didn't have your whole life on display. Yeah, we know what you sold us. You know what I mean? Like, all right. So that's why it did hurt. Oh my God, he was once a child. And he's just like Michael Jackson. You weren't supposed to ever be a kid, So it shocked us. You know what I mean?
I want to answer Sam.
I want a Michael Jackson coat, by the way. Anybody can find my Michael Jackson coat in a 4X?
Let me. That joint gonna look awful. There's some shit that don't translate.
A Thriller coat. I don't give a damn.
Might be able to hook it up with some shit. Bro. Most of us ain't gonna be. We ain't got the skill of a TJ. That Michael Jackson gonna look.
That's the thing. That's the thing. You're looking at it as you need a skill. Some people don't give a damn. I got a Michael Jackson coat. Like, I don't care how you think I look. If I get one, I'm wearing it on this podcast.
Can I tell y'all?
Every time we talk,
mad ways with that Jordan joint. Like real shit.
I'm gonna tell y'all one of my greatest moments of my life, TJ.
It can be real light, but it will still pop.
And we're gonna get to you, Sandy. I want to get to that question. That's a good question. I mean, this little story gonna take 20 seconds. I remember when Hardee's was giving out these Michael Jackson. Do y'all remember the Michael Jackson glove?
Yep.
One glove, one per visit, right?
I'll do that too.
I remember my godfather. He drove us around the Hardee's 3 times. So every kid in the car could get the glove.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, this was a line, my nigga. Like it was a line. You had to wait. Like, it was a line to get this glove. Now that I'm older, I realize them poor Hardee's people was probably like devastated. Like these motherfuckers come around, keep ordering 5-piece nuggets just to get the fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll come around. Let me get a 5-piece nugget
and a glove.
Let me Happy Meal, whatever come with the glove. Let me get the glove.
5-piece nugget, 5-finger glove. Let's get it off.
Like if we run out of these gloves, they're gonna bum rush this place. Like, but we circling around because it was a line. It was like you had to wait in line. Like he got his glove, and I'm the last kid in the car, and I'm always used to getting burnt. I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna get my gloves. But they went around, and one more time they had one more. I think they was about to run out of gloves. You know they ain't sending like 1,000 gloves. They sent about probably 50 gloves. So they fucking 75 kids outside. Of Somebody ain't gonna get no glove. I got my glove. That shit was cheap. I think it ripped like in 2 days. But anyway,
they were like, can you activate the sweatshop in the back and make a couple more gloves of rhinestones?
Michael Jackson shit. Bar for bar, who's better, Kendrick or Jay? I think Kendrick is a person you don't quantify him in bars.
Yeah.
I think he's as artistic his artistic streak is too it's on another level. So I don't think you put him in the strength of bars. Jay versus Kendrick. I think Kendrick looks up to Jay, and I never give a person who looks up to somebody more credit than the person that they're looking up to. You know what I'm saying?
So what I was gonna say is, what really got me on Kendrick, like I liked his music, but yo, remember I hit you twice. Like, yo, did you see that show on Prime? The concert? Like when I seen that, I was just so like, I'm like, oh, this is just mad artistic. That's how I looked at it. Like, like it was just mad artsy, and I'm like, oh, this shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? So that's what caught me with Kendrick. Like I listened, all the records, whatever, you know what I'm saying, that he had out, and I'm just like, but once I seen that concert, it made everything click for me. Like, oh yeah, he's just fucking dope, yo.
I'm too biased to ask that. I'm too biased. I can't answer that without a bias. So
no, I'm
saying me.
I just thought it was just like dope. I'm like the shit that was happening, and all of a sudden he disappeared. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like some different shit. I'm like, oh, okay. This is what I mean. So when I hit Chuck, I'm like, yo, this concert is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're going back and forth.
What's a queen to a goddess? Salute. I love her in the building. She agreed with you, Flares. My 28-year-old brother was murdered in cold blood in 2020. I can't really stomach the murdering talk anymore. And I understand.
Salute. Rest in peace to your brother.
And I get that, and I understand that. It's just to me, it's entertainment when I can separate the two, and I'm not saying that
when you talk about
when you left the room, you left the room, I said something to the effect of like I can listen to gangster music from back in the day, but not now. And I don't. And the thing is, I don't want to hear the older rappers still be gangster.
I
so
understand.
You know what I mean? And I was like, because I've seen so much shit with
gangster talk is tough to digest in certain. I understand.
I just want to party and bullshit because that's
what and you don't even necessarily gotta be.
We go on trips. Like,
it could be hard and not murder.
Yes,
right. Like you can have like Benny the Butcher. This is they different people. It could be hard, but it's not murder. Somebody died, but it's still hard, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's a thin line. It's a thin line.
Yeah, you can be hard as nails, but still, everything. I listen to killing tracks. Tomorrow I'll be in the jail again, and I'm gonna have like, everything can't be about killing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And every track is like, how you murdered is like somebody, or how you thinking about plotting shooting somebody's block up. I heard enough, so it has no appeal to me anymore. I'm like, whatever. You want to shoot somebody again?
Yeah, I mean, if it's overtly like murder, and kill, right? If it's overt, then it's corny.
Yep.
Like this drill shit is dumb corny. Like, I catch you on the block. It's corny, but I can if you got to be skilled with it. Like, what's my guy? It's this rapper. Oh, damn, I'm bugging out. This nigga is fucking. He just did a somebody in the thing want to help me out.
He young boy.
He's not a young boy. This guy bothered me, but when you listen to him and when I describe it, you're gonna realize what I'm talking about. He sounds like a young Jay-Z. He sounds like Jay-Z in his prime, but he's not young. He just did an album where he recapped the whole Snowfall in his album. He did an album based on Frank White, like he was like not Frank White. I'm bugging out. Franklin Saint. He did an album where he was Franklin Saint. When I said Sky Zoo, Sky Zoo is dope.
Yeah,
right?
but
Sky Zoo is dope.
Sky Zoo is hip hop, bro.
Right.
Yeah, I just seen something that somebody posted. I think was he in LA or something? Or Texas, one of them.
No, didn't Crook Rock take a picture with him?
Sky Zoo
in Atlanta.
In Atlanta,
Sky Zoo.
Crook Rock took a picture with him in Atlanta.
It's a way to do it.
Shout out to Crook Rock, man.
Where you're not triggering someone who has traumatic experiences with this, but you're entertaining. Like a show can trigger you.
Yeah.
Like if you watch Power, I just watched. We still watching.
Where you at in Power?
Well, I'm caught up, but we watching not Tariq. I'm bugging.
You talking about
Kanan, Raising Kanan.
Yeah. So you caught up, right?
Yes, and it's over the top murder, da. But we still with season 4. Mm-hmm. We still watching it. Flip, I don't even watch Power.
I don't watch Power. I've never watched Power at all.
Watched it? Not at all. So like you damn like Fliz, like you're all the way out the loop. Just
I don't know anything about it.
So you would really have to watch like the original Power before you go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to start from the beginning.
No, if I do commit to a show, I start from episode 1 and flush.
Yeah.
Like this, I'm addicted to. You know what I mean?
I know that because you're a movie guy, so
Mhm.
I understand that. But it's like you definitely with power, you have to start from the beginning because there's just
Low-key.
so many spin-offs where nothing's gonna make sense unless you start from the beginning.
I definitely would. You know what I mean? By the way, I'm watching some. I fell asleep last night because I started watching like 1 a.m.
Mhm.
like at 8 or but there's some Holly Berry movie. You know, you be on TikTok or whatever, and they be showing clips of movie. Like I be like screenshot everything, and I go watch them all.
So what is that?
So there's a
Is it
new
on
movie.
Netflix or-
This movie's on. I think it's on. I think it's not Hulu. I think it's
Prime?
Amazon Prime. I think or whatever. It's a Holly Berry movie. It's ill. Like, and she has 2 kids, and they're tethered to the house
I
with
know
a
what you're
rope.
talking about.
The
I know what
rope,
you're talking
because
about.
there's demons outside or something. I was like, that shit is crazy. I started watching this movie.
What's the
Nuts.
name of it?
I can't remember the name of it.
You know
Let
who
us
got-
go. Let go. Let them go. Let us go.
You know who got an action movie
Don't
right
let
now
go. What?
that just came out? Viola Davis.
What she got?
She's never done an action movie before. She got an action movie.
Yeah,
now. I
she
think
did
it's
that
called
African shit.
G2O. She's the president. She's fighting. I started it.
For real? What's
It's
it on?
her. Everybody black is in this movie.
No, but what's it on though?
It's
Yeah.
on Netflix.
I watched
She's
it.
Viola Davis.
Cause she be producing movies.
She
too.
probably did produce it. The girl from Blackish is the
Yeah.
daughter, the youngest daughter in Blackish, the little girl.
Oh, yeah, she dope. Yeah, she dope.
It's
Yeah.
mad heads in this joint. God, I can't remember everybody.
If y'all don't know, she's from out here. She's from Rhode
Central
Island.
Falls.
Please
yeah.
check your email
Central
later.
Oh, I got you, bro. Oh yeah, is that my guy who I sent the merch?
Casmo, listen, yeah, we talked about Will Smith flopping. We still unsure of what the numbers were, but we know it was bad. And we talked about how bad this flow was with the album. Doomer, Woman King was dope, but I'm not talking about
Yeah,
Woman
Woman King. Yeah, that was.
She
a dope
just
ass
dropped
Yeah.
movie,
another
yo.
movie on Netflix. I think she's the president and she's fighting her way back to and I didn't finish it. I just started it. Viola Davis, Lady Go to Acting Dead Ass. You know she's from
Facts.
here, right?
Yeah,
That's what
Central
we
Falls.
just-
She's
That's what we just
from
talking
Central
about.
Falls. I read her book, and Anthony Anderson is her husband. Yes, so Anthony Anderson is in it. I didn't finish the movie. I'm going to finish it. I watch everything.
What's
I
it
try
on
to-
now? What's it on?
It's on Netflix. I try to
All
watch.
right, I'll watch it.
Black stuff.
I just love watching shit.
So wait,
Yeah,
did Mary watch the whole full movie without you?
What movie?
That.
She didn't watch. I watched that. She was in the room with me. I watched that before her. She won't watch that movie. Like she don't watch action shit like that. Mary likes disaster movies. The world's about.
Oh
to
yeah, I
end.
love apocalyptic shit. I love that. Yeah,
Apocalyptic.
yeah.
It's a blizzard that's going to
Hold up.
consume the
So
world.
that shit.
Or there's a tidal wave about to.
I love them shits too,
Yeah.
yo. I'm with that.
But like Niche is like, it's like 15, 20, 30 minutes in, she realized somebody died. I'm like, what? Like somebody got shot up, some crazy happened. Then she's like, wait, what's going on? I'm like, damn, then she wants you to start it over so she can catch up. You know what I'm saying? It's
Now,
yo,
wait, were
I
you
put the
watching
movie
it?
on for us to watch the movie?
And she got up.
No,
Oh, she just.
something popped off on Facebook.
Ah.
And like I said, 30 minutes in, she realized
That
wait,
ADHD
She
and
said,
shit
wait,
kicked
hold
in.
up.
Like,
Oh damn, what's going on? Now
That's
she liked the
hilarious.
movie.
she
Now
like,
we gotta
what?
start
Squirrel?
Like, I'm like,
Oh, this
damn.
coming squirrel?
Yeah, I'm like shit. I'm like half of the smoke in. Now I gotta roll up another one because you want me to start it from the beginning.
Bro, it's the worst. Remember we went out to dinner a couple of weeks ago with our ladies,
Yeah.
right? And they was talking about shit, and then Danielle was talking to me about like he don't watch that with me, right? So that's why I watched Rings of Power, right?
Yeah.
Because she was like, all right, I watched Rings of Power. She knows I love the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit series. I love the movies. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna watch this. But she already saw season 1. And she goes, why don't you watch the show? So I blitzed season 1 in like probably like 2 nights.
Yep.
Like bow. Because
Now
I
you
was
caught
like,
up.
I stayed up one night. So then I said, all right, we're gonna watch season 2 together, right? So I'm like, all right, but now I'm on her time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why we can't watch it. But we made it. If you're watching, babe, we made it because I had to like comment. Oh, I'm not gonna blitz it because I want to blitz through the shit. Like I don't want to wait. But she's like, oh wait, let me get my coffee and shit. And then like, oh no, I'm tired tonight, baby. No, I'm gonna sleep. Wait for me in this. So man, listen, that fucking frustrates me.
Yeah.
Like, yo, maybe it's a me thing.
Yeah,
Tell me if I'm wrong.
Gotta work it out.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't want to wait for you.
I want to continue watching.
I'm like,
And
let's
to be honest
go.
with you, Niche, she'll continue watching without me. I'm like, wait, damn. You're like, wait, that's like,
Dog.
what do you mean? That's the whole end of the season.
Shorty will watch the whole
I'm
shit.
on episode 3, y'all on episode 8.
I'm gonna tell you something, TJ. What's more?
Like, what do you mean so and so died? Like,
What's more frustrating than that?
What the fuck?
I'm gonna tell you what.
Like, why
that nigga died,
that shit?
What's more frustrating than that is a show that she didn't know nothing about.
And you put her onto it.
You put her onto it, and she run because you go downstairs, you go do something else. She'll run through it. You come back, it's episode 4, the middle of it. Oh yeah.
She act like she put you on. You know what Rodney did the episode?
Yeah.
You late, man. You late, yo.
Barry makes good but crazy disturbing. I remember Gothica. Y'all plan on seeing Sinners? Yes. Hell yeah, the Sinners. Dead ass. So let me see what else going on. I've been.
Oh, but no, Gothica wasn't the movie I was talking about. I think that they think I'm describing Gothica.
No, she said I remember Gothica. What you're talking about is something newer than Gothica.
Yeah, it's called Don't Let Go or something like that.
Okay, so what we got to get to now, guys. Are you ready? I put it in the title, so we have to talk about it.
Let's go.
Something happened last week.
I know what he's gonna say.
Not last week, a couple of days ago. Some random fan made a Mount Rushmore of white rappers.
Yep.
Right? And we're going to talk about this. I know a lot of the people in the chat is not white rappers, but we're going to talk about the white rappers because
who's on Mount Rushmore?
The Mount Rushmore is subjective, and I'm going to bring the Mount Rushmore up right. First of all, if people don't know what Mount Rushmore is, that's the original Mount Rushmore. The presidents of the United States, George Washington, I believe Thomas Jefferson, Abe Lincoln, and some other dude. I wasn't all that great in history.
Was that Teddy Roosevelt or something?
You might be right. Theodore Roosevelt. So it's George Washington, Theodore Roosevelt, Abraham Lincoln, and I believe Thomas Jefferson, right? That is the original American Mount Rushmore. At that point, that's supposed to be the 4 greatest people in that
presidential
field.
History. Yep.
So someone went and made a white rappers Mount Rushmore. They put Eminem, which clearly
he gotta be there.
Gonna be there.
Is that Russ?
That's Russ on the end. At the top left is
Mac
Miller and Paul Wall. This was subjective.
Interesting.
And I need to know what you guys think about this situation.
This is about to be crazy.
All right, let me get out here.
I want to talk about Rush is a controversial addition in my opinion. I'm
not up on Rush like that.
But you know what? He's selling out arenas right now. He's on tour with Big Sean.
Rush has been selling out arenas.
He's the headliner. Him and Big Sean.
Rush has been selling out arenas for a few years now.
Like he make.
He's the other. Remember, I said last week. I said,
"What's the rapper?"
Joyner Lucas is the biggest rapper you've never heard of. Rush is the other one.
Yo, real
I bet
shit.
you if we do a
real shit.
I bet you if we do a chat, if we ask the chat,
he got big records that's on the radio, and you probably don't even know it's him right now.
White people can't let us have nothing.
Yo,
but Russ, no one else. If you're not locked into YouTube and like really locked into like social media, you have no idea who Russ is. If you're a person that used to buy physical media, like CDs, that you have no idea who you're talking about.
If you was him, would you be mad at what we're talking about right now?
What you mean?
If you was him,
if you was Russ,
would you be mad at what we're talking about right
now?
That he gets questioned.
But I know what he's about to say, but your statement that you're making right now, basically, like he's a big rapper, right? That a lot of people don't know about. Like, would you be mad? Like,
he shouldn't be mad, but he would be. But I would.
And I know why you're gonna say that.
Go ahead. He shouldn't be mad because the world has changed where you can be uber famous. Millions of people know you online. Like the average person in America has no idea who Kai Cenat is. And that dude is known by hundreds of millions of people. Yeah. But if you walk down the street with a mic and say, "Do you know Kai Cenat?" Average everyday working people, they'd be like, "Who is that? What does that mean?" Right? So there's a whole subculture. YouTube is a subculture. There are people who make there are people who make $1 million a month on YouTube, and we average people don't know who we're talking about. Mr. Beast is a multi-$100 millionaire, and if that dude walked in right now, you'd be like, "What's the white boy? He's here to take our order." Like you wouldn't know who he was. So what I'm saying is, it's a subculture, and Russ is part of that subculture, right? And Russ will sell out an arena, quote unquote, but then you go in a room full of people. You go into Starbucks and be like, "Do you guys like Russ music?" They'll be like, "Who is Russ?" So it's like it's weird. Joyner Lucas, it's different people. So
And
I don't know if you
and
can.
Joyner's selling those stuff too. But that's the thing. It's just like, does it matter that like certain people don't know who you are? But you're rich as fuck. You're selling.
You tell me, does it
arenas.
matter to you?
So the
To me,
answer
it
is
don't
no.
matter.
It
I
don't
don't
matter.
give a fuck. Like, no saying like, all right, put it like this. If I can go on the road, but basically they're on
And
the road
make your
for
paper.
yeah, and make my paper, and come back home and chill for, I mean, whatever, and everybody's good, the fam's good, mom and pop's good, wife good,
Right.
Kai good, like, I mean, the fam, like, I'm Gucci.
You're like the average person. You're like, if I can pay my bills and make my money and elevate my family, I
And
don't
still
care.
be good. I'm trying to get my cars, and I mean, and
Yeah,
Stats
I mean,
said-
that-
Stats said he too black to care.
I saw that.
I don't know about Russ though.
facts.
Russ
I-
is
No,
a-
yo,
that's not some dope music though. Real shit.
I'll say this about the Mount Rushmore. I'm tweaking in my brain. I'm letting the reels churn because
I pulled
A
up the
Mount
white rapper.
Rushmore?
I pulled up the white
Yeah.
a
rapper.
Mount Rushmore, even the original Mount Rushmore, if to one degree, it's about the past and the originators of something. So I can't,
I
in my
know you're
brain,
about to-
I can't
I
put
know
a
you're about
Russ
to go.
there. I can't put
Why?
like that because Russ isn't a pioneer of anything.
Well, who you gonna put there?
Let's say
Waiting
to
for you
me,
to say.
no, to me, Eminem has got to be one of the golden
Gotta
white
be.
boys.
Yeah, gotta be.
You can't take him off.
That's.
I'm thinking of
I'm not
like
even mad that he's in the front.
I'm thinking of someone like don't hate me for this, everybody. Everlast, right?
Yeah.
Everlast.
Everlast deserved that, but he didn't. I didn't finish the story, but Everlast didn't do enough work, in my opinion.
And no, and I respect. I'm saying this is so subjective to opinion, so I could go multiple ways with it. Me, I personally, and even your argument, like he's like someone is the biggest rapper that nobody knows. You can't be on Mount Rushmore then
Yep.
if nobody knows about you, because I don't know about this guy,
But we
so he
don't-
can't be on
hold on.
mine.
But how long
What?
did it take you to know about the other guy that's on the original Mount Rushmore?
What do you mean?
There's
The
three
presidents?
people that you know.
No,
and then
I
the
know.
other one you gotta be like, wait, who's that?
I knew about them because American history and the school system in the 80s
I know you
flushed it in our damn head.
But,
It's like-
but for this generation, they're probably gonna know those three.
No,
then say,
and that's what I'm
"Who's
saying.
that?"
For me, for someone my age, I can't put him there as a Mount Rushmore, in my humble opinion. So I don't want to disrespect this man, because if he's blowing like that, salute to you. If he's going crazy like
Russ
that,
been popping
He's
for
been
about
popping for years.
I
yeah.
don't know the dude like that. You know what I mean? So,
and, you,
my
and,
bad.
you, and you have every
But
right
you know
to
what's
not know
crazy?
who Russ is.
He had big records that
Yeah.
been played out here.
And no, he
on the
might
radio,
have
and
a song I
probably-
heard and don't know it's
You
him.
don't know it's him.
You know what I mean? Oh, that's that dude. He might be like that. So to me, my
I
Mount
forgot-
Rushmore
I'm
can't
trying to
be
think of
that
the record.
dude.
There's a big record that he had with another big celebrity on it.
I ain't even mad at Bubba Sparks, because he was a Southern rapper, a white Southern rapper. I can't name too many of those.
Ooh,
I
wait,
thought you. I
slow down.
I thought he was. So
What's
what
the
I
Bubba
thought he was about
Sparks
to go
song?
with
Ugly.
Beastie Boys. Yeah. I thought he was
Beastie
about to go
Boys, yeah,
Beastie
see,
Boys with it.
but
That's
there's
what I
three
thought
of
you was
them.
about to go
Oh
with.
no, I
But
wasn't
it's cool,
done.
though.
Beastie Boys, I think gotta be on something there.
I'm
Yeah.
a big Beastie Boys fan. I'm a big Eminem fan, but Mount Rushmore is a different animal. But let's
That's
talk
what I'm saying. It's too hard. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want. I'm not mad at Bubba
But
Sparks.
so we all not mad that
What's
Eminem's
his
in the
name?
front.
No,
In the
he's
forefront.
I think he's the unanimous decision.
That's a fact.
Yeah, it's M and everybody else. That's what it is. That's
Now, what I didn't tell you guys is MJK. That's what I say. MJK.
You said MJ something.
MGK.
Man, just joke.
That's the screwball. Machine Gun Kelly is livid
That
Okay.
he's not on there.
that he's not on this list.
Can I-
Let's make a case. Does MGK belong? Machine Gun Kelly, which he's not that. I remember him. When he was coming up. He's out of like Connecticut or some shit. I don't know.
No. He's not.
Where's he from? Where's he from?
He's somewhere like
I don't
Kansas
know.
or somewhere like. Nah, it might
Some
be
weird shit.
He
Cleveland.
from
It
like
might be Cleveland. It
No,
might be
he
somewhere like
grew up
that.
close to like Eminem.
No,
'Cause I remember he
think
did an
it's
interview
Cleveland.
saying he was like
I
an
think
hour
it's
away.
like
Yeah,
Cleveland
I
or
think he's from
somewhere-
Detroit or something in the Midwest.
or something like somewhere in that area. But here's what I'm gonna say.
Go ahead. Does he belong in it, TJ?
I
Machine
think-
Gun Kelly.
I think I put Millie's before him.
No, Millie's ain't making no.
But nigga, that
No,
nigga-
no.
He
TJ.
rap.
No, he rap, but TJ, He ain't no Machine Gun Kelly. Machine
No,
Gun
I
Kelly.
understand. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly was just in like.
I know
What's the
what
movie
you're
where they put the?
saying.
You got to put the eyes on Bird. Where they got to put the blindfold on.
Bird Box.
Bird Box.
Bird
Like
Box.
Machine Gun
I know
Kelly
what you're saying.
is an entity, gang. Like
I know that.
he just battled Eminem. One of the like
Yo,
he
man.
almost if Eminem didn't come back with a headshot, he would have lost to MJ with this guy. So
You
this
know what?
guy
I'm not
really,
mad at you for that.
this guy really is a problem. But he went to rock when he lost Eminem. He went and started doing rock and roll, whatever he's doing.
Alternative rock.
So I'm gonna say, I think you got to take Russ off and but Russ do bigger numbers than Machine Gun Kelly. And Machine Gun Kelly, this is where we at. Like you got to figure out, like no, Russ or Machine. Now listen, household and most households know about Machine Gun Kelly. They don't know who Russ is. I got to explain to Fliz who the hell Russ is.
But that's Machine Gun, like you said, he's in movies, so he's also an actor.
I feel
He
like
also tapped into the rock and roll shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
He got
get it,
big
man.
Records.
I don't feel like
He
I'm
also was
equipped
signed
for
to Bad
this.
Boy.
I don't feel like
You know
I'm
what I'm
equipped for this question. I'm thinking about it.
No, I'm about to pull up the white rap. I got the white rappers pulled up.
I'm saying because the people who aren't, I don't listen to a lot of them. Like I don't listen to Russ. I didn't listen to Bubba Sparks except for his singles. I didn't listen to
But there may be some other ones. Let's talk about it.
You know what I mean?
Let me look at this. I pulled up on
Yellow
Google.
Wolf. Yeah.
Listen,
Ooh, little Dicky.
Eminem,
All right.
Mac Miller, Machine Gun Kelly, NF. NF is nasty.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, G-Eazy.
No.
G-Eazy.
NF is not G-Eazy. Action Bronson, Lil Dicky, Yellow Wolf. A lot of people was saying, what's this guy's name? Riff Raff should be on there. I don't really listen to Riff Raff, so I would not put Riff Raff on my top record. Logic. Logic is on both sides of the fence.
Nah, he's
Allegedly,
biracial. I don't put him in the white rapper category.
What we put him in then?
He's biracial. I'm not gonna put a biracial cat and call him. I got a biracial son out here. No, saying I'm not
That's
doing
wild.
that. You know what I mean?
So Post Malone, I would never put Post Malone on any rap list ever. Post Malone to me is a country artist that ran in the rap to get their buzz up and then went back country. That's my opinion, right?
He used that record to get
It is what it is. White Iverson. To me, Post Malone jumped in the culture, and I'm gonna stop short of calling him a culture vulture.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stop short.
I like Post Malone though.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't mind Post Malone's music, bro.
That's his thing.
ASAP Rock, LP, Asher Rock. Remember Asher Rock? Asher Rock. I love college. I don't know if y'all remember. That's about 10 years
Nah, I don't
ago.
know that.
Yeah, you don't know Asher Rock?
Vinny
Okay.
Paz.
Vinny Paz is nasty. Jack Harlow. Why they ain't got Jack Harlow? Hold up, we're gonna make a case, right? Goddamn now.
Jack Harlow.
All my white people in the chat stick with me. All
Nah,
my
Jack-
white people in
Yo,
the chat
but
stick
Jack,
with me.
Jack Harlow make records though. Like he make songs.
I'm gonna make a
I
case
know
for
you're
Jack
I know you're going
Harlow.
with it. But you know what I'm talking about, though, Fliz, right?
Yeah,
Like he
yeah,
makes
yeah.
songs like he's one of them too. Like right now, he got a big record that we don't know about.
I'm gonna make a case for
But
Jack
it's-
Harlow over Russ.
I get you. No, I get you.
Now, I get it, Russ. You was doing your thing and you could sell out stadium, this and that. You ain't no motherfucking Jack Harlow, my nigga. Stop
Russ,
playing.
Chuck got a problem with
Stop
Chuck. He got a
playing with
problem
Jack
him.
Harlow. Matter of fact, Jack Harlow was I just watched a movie with Jack Harlow. This nigga was like the villain and shit. Like he wasn't a villain, but
Wait, what movie was that?
I just watched a movie with Jack Harlow.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Matter of fact, it's with Matt Damon, Jack Harlow.
What's
They
the movie,
rob a
though?
bank. Jack Harlow is one of the bank robbers.
Uh-huh.
I think it's called the Regulators or something. The Regulators. My
didn't see
nigga,
it,
listen,
yeah.
I watched it. So, Russ, when you get a movie with Matt Damon, then we can talk. Take Russ ass off this shit and put Jack Harlow on there. I'm just going to be.
Yeah, I'm
Really?
I don't know too many of I don't know
You're
too many
saying
of
Jack
none of these
Harlow
bodies that work.
over
Jack Harlow over Russ. And homeboy, Casmo said Drake.
Oh shit! Oh,
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Put his ass on there. Too.
I knew 100%. I said Drake is gonna be someone's gonna Scorpion. Come here, right in this conversation.
I don't want to cheat Jack Harlow out of his moment. Though.
oh damn, Drake.
Asher Ross.
You know what? Drake might have overruled everybody.
He
Pause.
do. He low key. It's
Yeah.
Eminem than Drake, but I'm not. But see, Drake keeps saying the N word, so he disqualified. Right? Drake says the N word too much to be on a white rapper Mount Rushmore. We can't have a white guy up there saying the N word over and over. Nigga, please.
Yo,
You treat it like a fucking
here's the thing.
disease. How can you call yourself a nigga so quick? Because I
Yo.
can reach in my drawers and pull out a bigger dick.
I think it's just
niggas say
joking.
nigga, we
I mean,
scared.
I have a joke, but I mean, when it comes to culture stuff, I don't consider. I'm not with all that colorism, all that biracial stuff, light skin, this,
So
dark
you're
skin.
basically like dope.
I'm
whatever's
like,
dope
I'm
is
like,
dope.
no. I'm like, if you're a biracial cat, I consider you within the culture. That's just me. I'm not gonna. If you're too, if you're like Matt, no disrespect. You
He's
know
like,
my
you was
light
on
skin
Broad
brother.
Street,
Just because
eating
you
at the
light skin,
Spanish
man. It's like, yo, I'm not gonna
Pulling
do
up at
that.
the Jimmy trucks.
Cause know what I know what like all right, cause I know mad biracial people in my life too.
But I'm not biracial.
No, not you,
Oh.
not you. No, I'm saying I know mad biracial people in my life, and they are militant as shit. And some of them are
That's
wild
fact.
light skinned.
They more militant than a nigga like me. They more
check it out.
militant.
But they're also, you got to realize these are black people with a white parent who will fight you because just because they're as militant as you,
Yeah.
but you ain't gonna disrespect their mom or their father.
Yeah,
So you know what I mean?
Well,
So
hold
it's
up.
like I grew up with people like that too. So it's like I can't subscribe to the you know we all grew up in that time where because I've done it as a kid and I'm not proud of this. Like you ain't full black son. As a kid I did that to biracial people. As I grew up, I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do it on this podcast, and we can be funny about it. But I'm like,
What you saying? You getting serious, Flizzy? What
I'm
happened?
always serious.
What happened, Flizzy?
I'm like, no, I'm saying like the Logics, the Drakes, and like I don't.
They're biracial. He's
They're
saying.
biracial. I'm not gonna, and I'm not saying it's bad to be white.
So I should
I'm
put
not-
Logic on the top 5. Top
No. But when we're like, yo, like we gotta put this
But
person
that's
here
what
because
Frizz is saying.
I'm saying like, yo, don't like, yo. We all know somebody biracial that we all cool with, but why you want to disrespect them? Like,
Yeah,
you
but
know
you know
what
what's
I mean?
crazy?
I didn't disrespect nobody.
I'm not
biracial.
saying you.
What happened?
Why you
Hey, yo.
absorbing this?
But there's also like every hood has those couple of white boys, like they've been in the hood with us from day one. Like they're just one of us.
Yeah, but they
Like,
ain't
you know
on
what
this
I'm saying?
list.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know half the people on the white boy list. I don't want to sound messed up about that, but
white boy Dave, Portuguese.
oh yeah,
Dave.
no, I'm talking.
Like,
I know.
he
Yo,
grew- like, he's
those
with
are
us.
people we grew
Like,
up
he
with.
grew
Yeah.
up with us. So
As
it's like,
far as on this list, I don't listen to like Russ. Only person people on this list I listen to would be like Eminem. I listen to some MGK, but not enough to say I listen to MGK's
Yeah,
old
right.
catalog.
You don't listen to white guys.
So I was sitting. I'm not gonna say that, but Beastie Boys, I would say, gotta be on there.
Boys
That's why I was
is the
like, that's why I
biggest
said,
fan.
I
I listen
thought that's
to
where
a
he was
lot
going
of
at.
Beastie Boys.
But I thought he was going.
But
with
I'm
the
not
Beastie
mad
Boys.
Matter of fact, fuck that. Eminem and then the Beastie Boys. Fuck y'all talking about.
I think that they gotta be on there. The Beastie Boys and Eminem
But
gotta
they
be on
count
there.
as one.
You have to give them one.
It's just 3 faces, but they count as one.
Yeah, that one slot. You know what I
Let me
mean?
read what Sherry Ann
one
said.
slap.
Sherry Ann said, I consider any biracial person who rocks with us to beat us. But I've been made
I'm
to
with
feel
you.
ugly because of
Facts.
dark skin enough to throw shade sometimes. Dead ass.
Bro, as a dark-skinned person who grew up in the 80s and 90s, I'm with you. I was told, like, I was called you dark-skinned this. Yo, funny story. Like, everybody who knows me know this story. I hated when that motherfucking Choco Bliss thing came out, bro. That goddamn Hostess.
Yeah, stupid.
Yo, because
What?
all the light-skinned people be like, yo, you a Choco Bliss. Yo, I'm like,
What?
It was a chocolate on. Imagine a
It was
Twinkie
Hostess, the
that was
Twinkie with the
chocolate,
had the chocolate top on it.
chocolate cream, and
Was
chocolate
that,
top.
Was that some only Providence shit? Like,
Yo, they were like you Choco. So I know the struggle of before Big Daddy Kane and them made it cool to be dark skinned.
What you talking about, Flizzy?
The Choco Bliss.
I don't know what that is.
It was Google it. That's it. Yo, the Choco Bliss was like a Hostess. It's like
it was like a Twinkie, but it had the chocolate.
It's
on
all
top.
chocolate. It even had chocolate cream
yeah.
inside. That's the ice cream. It's
That's the ice
put
cream.
Choco
Blizzard, I'm
Bliss.
sorry.
BLISS.
Bliss. Just like that time we Googled Trapper Keepers.
Look,
Yeah. Yo, it was
The
like,
Hostess
yo,
joint.
there,
Yeah, that's it.
here you go. Look at the
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
up to the left, the yellow
This
paint.
right
Yeah,
here, this?
yeah, the Choco Bliss.
Let me put this
Yeah,
on
yo,
the
so I feel your pain on that. Being dark skinned, we was
But them joints
roasted
was
back
good
then.
though. Back
Yo, I had him got that Choco. Yeah, I'm like, fuck
you
y'all.
that with a cold ass milk.
God
bro.
damn, this
So,
Choco
hey,
Bliss is good to the
This is what Flares is talking about
That's
right
that
here.
walk in the central in the morning joint. You know what
Yo,
I'm
for
saying?
real, yo. But yo,
You got the
I
budget,
still
you know what
make
I'm saying?
that.
I don't know if they still
I
make
feel like
that.
I seen that shit.
Yo, I'm trying to tell yo, You get that with a cold milk or juice or something
That's
on the walk
funny
to
as hell.
school. And then you had the $2.50 to get the Whopper Junior meal at Burger King, bro.
That was back in the
You know what I'm
day.
saying?
boy.
Back in the
You-
day. I'm dead serious.
Yo, that's
You
a
know
back in
what
the
I'm
day,
talking
bro. Yo, straight
A
up.
Whopper
Yo, Bob,
for
you ask your mother for $5.
$2.50.
$5, you're good.
Yo,
$5, you're good.
them, that's old school prices.
Old
Yo,
school,
bro.
high school, bro. Look at that. That's $1 right there.
My
That
bro,
shit was
honest-
that shit,
yeah.
that shit wasn't even probably.
That wasn't even $1.
Yeah,
that was
that's
50 cents.
That was probably like 50 cents.
That was
You get
50 cents,
you
bro.
Get a cold milk for 50 cents or a juice or something.
That
Gucci.
shit
Quarter
is
water.
funny.
Yeah, Gucci.
I swear to God, I think that shit is still in the store to this day.
A Choco Bliss. Yo, bro. Yo, like being dark skinned, I
That's
was
serious,
called that.
yo.
Like, oh, you Choco Bliss.
Duma said that looked like shit.
Hey, yo, those shits was good.
Yo, I don't know, yo. Fuck that. It was like, matter of fact, it's like a mini, a Twinkie form of Death by Chocolate. Think of a Death by Chocolate cake in a Twinkie form, bro. That's what it was like.
You get that or a honey bun, yo. Real shit.
Oh, them goddamn honey buns.
Yeah.
What do you like, the frosted ones or the glazed joint? You know what I'm saying? Because the shit with the white frosting.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Smacking.
Look, it got my fat boy acting up. My inner and external fat boy is going crazy out here.
He said, "Hey, you guys."
I know what I'm saying.
Dang, we found
Talk about Choco Bliss and honey buns up in them.
we found a house to rent. We found a couple of one in Connecticut, one in Jersey. So we're
Yep.
gonna hit y'all up. We're gonna rent a house and hang out. Let me see what's going on in the chats. I'm not about the color of your skin for me. Salute dead ass. I appreciate that. I'm with you. Miss those days. What's a queen to a goddess? Dead ass. Let me make sure we got to everything that's in the title. Because when I write these titles, I promise certain things to the people.
Mm-hmm.
So let me make sure I don't forget.
No, let's get it.
Let me see what's going on in this title. Will Smith flopped. Eminem, Mount Rushmore. We didn't talk. We talked about Jadakiss.
Yeah, you caught everything.
I
Bro.
think we talked about everything.
Caught everything, brethren.
It's not about the
He
color.
had the glazed honey bun all day.
That's a
I
lie.
like the frosted shit. Cause yo, I'm on some fat boy shit. Yo, used to peel the little frosting off. And, we going back to the '80s out here, man.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, they got to still sell. I just haven't had one in years. No, I'm gonna make an excuse to get my kids some honey buns and shit.
Just so you can have one.
Like, yo, you
It's
can't
like,
eat that shit.
It's like, yo, we're going to the water park.
I know.
That's
I
gonna
be
turn
fighting-
into a big kid. Don't worry about it. They don't know that you're gonna
Here,
turn
baby
into a
girl,
big
have the
kid.
honey bun. Give me that goddamn
Yeah.
honey bun. I don't want you to get fat and shit.
Yeah, shit. We going down these water slides together. And then I'm gonna hit the lazy river. And we
Yo,
Gucci.
bro.
You
Nah,
on
but,
your own after that.
but for real, now, if y'all, I'm like, we must sound old as hell to some of these people, bro, because like you probably never heard of some of the shit we're talking about. You talk about the quarter waters and juices on the block with the honey buns and do young people they don't go outside anymore and do that type of shit? Just be on the block, going to
chilling.
bodegas and just like just being at the bodega just to be there. Does that happen anymore? Cause that's crazy. Like those memories are so core for me, bro. Like just being out there doing
And
dumb
then you
shit.
come outside and probably like 20 dudes on, like 20, 30 motherfuckers just chilling.
Like, yo, what up? What up? Oh, no, that's where y'all at? And remember, this is pre-cell
Yeah.
phone. So, now everybody can coordinate. Yo, you going to be here? You going to da-da-da? You just had to be outside and end up where people were back then. You had no way to, like, communicate. Oh, everybody going to be on the block? You were just there. I'm like, all right, I walked to the boys club. I'm at the boys club. Oh, Cat's at the boys club. You just fell up in the party. You didn't schedule it. Man, I sound old, man. I'm old, man. That's why I got these gray hairs right here. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who of mature age in the joint. You gotta be Googling half. Yo, for real. I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad that you Google. Know why? Because I deal with cats. I'm like, yo, we got these in our hands. Yo, what's that? Yo, like, get your phone out. Google that.
Mm-hmm.
What were you gonna say? I cut you off.
No, I was gonna say that this album that we working on.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
And when it comes out, y'all gotta get it because so y'all can judge us. You know what I'm saying? Because we be talking shit on here. I want y'all to hear it so y'all can critique and be like, yo, these dudes nice or not. So get ready for that. We can take.
Fuck
We can
that.
take.
We killing that.
We
shit.
can take
I don't give a
criticism,
fuck.
yo. We nice.
Ain't no
like that.
criticizing because we killing that album. Fuck that.
Exactly, man. It's gonna be that fire, man. And I want all the smoke from everybody's opinions too. I want to hear everything.
Let me see what's going on in the chat. Get ready to go to bed. But my question is, if you would establish already, you would have a friend that gets down in the business. How do you hook up with them?
Oh, that's what I was talking about, Ben.
For me getting in the business, y'all gotta read that to me. I'm fucking.
That's the one from earlier.
No. So basically, what he
Talk
was
to me.
saying is earlier about like if you're already established, how do you help somebody else get to the level that you're on? Basically, in that standpoint, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But,
I don't know.
nah, it's basically
Well, so-
like all right, boom, like I'm popping, you know what I'm saying? Let's say Chuck's trying to come up, whatever. So you're just taking him and putting him in the loop. Like, all right, shit. You're showing him being in
I
the
think
studio.
it's easy to do that,
know what
but
I mean?
but
Like,
it's
you
easy.
might
But
do the
they gotta be
collabos.
worthy
They
of
gotta
that. They gotta be good enough. You can put
You gotta
anybody
put the
on,
work-
but they
you
can
gotta
be
put
trash.
the same work in that I'm putting in. You gotta
Right.
put that shit in.
Some dudes want it just to be handed to them and da da da. Like it don't work like that. You're like let's be honest. Baby Keem is Kendrick's cousin. Baby Keem is he has a big reputation in his business, but Baby Keem takes a long time to put his work in, just like Kendrick does. So he can pass a lot of years. A lot of people think that Baby Keem is where he was because of Kendrick, but to him, he put the work in. So it's like, did he just become Kendrick's cousin, or is he really fucking good? To me, Baby Keem is nasty enough to earn the rep that he has. But at the same time, Baby Keem is Kendrick's cousin. Kendrick didn't even know he rapped.
Mhm.
Kendrick was already popping before he even exposed himself that I rap too. But he was rapping for years and never told his cousin. You know what I'm saying? And then he blew up and da da da. It's a convoluted story. But at the end of the day, that's Kendrick's cousin, Baby Keem, has a reputation in his business. But if he was trash or he wasn't a good worker to earn that shit, it wouldn't matter what I do. I can put Fliz on, I can put TJ on, but if they don't put the work in, it doesn't fucking matter.
That's all I was about to say. Like he put the work in at the end of the day. He wasn't relying on, oh, this is my cousin. Oh, my cousin's the hottest shit smoking. I'm gonna ride his wave. He put his own work in. So you gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like at the same time, it's like some of these, like you tell them, or you taking a young a young person and they're already stuck in their ways.
Yeah.
Where it's like they're not willing to. I want to let you do what you're doing,
Right.
but let me perfect it on a level of the marketing, the
Look at that water,
business.
TJ.
You know what I'm saying?
You want the water too?
So it's like that's what it boils down to.
Yeah, it's not just as simple as, and I know what Benny's trying to say. I know what he's trying to say, but you can put somebody on. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You know what I mean? That's like if I build my YouTube up to 1 million followers, and then I'd say, all right, I'm gonna throw alley oop to Fliz. It doesn't matter how many alley oops I throw Fliz. If Fliz only doing one video every fucking month, then Fliz is trash. You know what I'm saying? It's like he don't have that work ethic, and he's not gonna make it. So it don't matter if I put him on like that industry plant. They try to say that Kima's an industry plant. They try to say Dochi's an industry plant. Doesn't matter what the fuck I do. If they're an industry plant, they still got to do their fucking work, right? So it's like they try to say that a Sexy Red is an industry plant. Everybody's right now. Drake is the original industry plant, but it doesn't matter if the industry plants you or not. If you're not fucking good, the people don't fucking attach to you, or if the people don't fucking vibe with you, it doesn't fucking matter. And I've been trying to find this video that proves my point. Harv Pierre,
Yep.
Diddy's right hand man, right? Who's allegedly in the middle of a lot of this shit with Diddy. But Harv Pierre, that used to ride with Bad Boy, he has a video, and I don't give a fuck what these motherfuckers try to tell me. He had a fucking video, right? He had a video that was $1 million back in the day. They tried to blow him up. He had a rap song. I cannot find that shit to this day. And it's not, I thought it was I Dare You, right? But that's Black Rob's.
Yeah,
It's not that.
he's in that video though.
Harv Pierre has a video. This shit's $1 million video. He's riding on a hovercraft and everything. It's futuristic. They try to blow this nigga up, and they try to do a rap song for Bad Boy. That shit flopped. TJ, I swear to God, I try to find this video with Harv Pierre rapping. And he has another rap. His rap name is something else. He calls himself something else. I swear to God, I can't find this shit to say. I think they scrubbed the internet of this fucking shit.
Damn.
They scrubbed the internet of this Nick. But I know for a fucking fact, Harv Pierre had his solo rap song,
with $1 million video that I remember watching it on Rap City, and the shit came out. They're like, here's the run. It was a test. They put the shit out. This video of motherfucking what's the motherfucker do the $1 million videos for everybody like that.
Hype Williams.
Hype Williams. I think he did the shit. The shit was like it was a futuristic video. The shit was like $1 million, $2 million.
Yep.
The shit flopped. It flopped immediately. No one gave a fuck. I try to find that shit now, TJ. I can't find it. But what I'm saying is, they can put $1 million behind a song. It doesn't matter. If the nigga's not good, it doesn't.
Yo, I got a question and ask for both of y'all. It just hit me. Can y'all think of like? Because I'm trying to think of myself. Can y'all think of any artist that was put on by another artist that surpassed the artist that put them on? Because I'm thinking, I know I can say Jay-Z brought out Kanye. Kanye got pretty damn big.
That's a good example.
But I'm like, after that, who else got bigger than the rapper that put them on?
I can name a bunch of them. So let me see.
Who
bigger than the rapper. Okay.
That put them on.
This old school shit though.
Okay.
Jungle Brothers put on Tribe Called Quest.
Yep.
Okay.
Tribe Called Quest is bigger than Jungle Brothers. Way bigger than Jungle Brothers. Let me see.
They're dope live, by the way.
Tribe Called Quest or Jungle Brothers?
Jungle Brothers. Remember when they came in? They was fire.
They were really good. And I didn't expect them to be that good. It was a small venue, but they were really fucking good. Because what I learned about them, they don't stop the music. They just keep the shit going.
Yep.
There's no breaks. It's a whole big party. Who else? I'm gonna give you 3 names. I'm gonna try my best. 3 names. So Ice-T put on Everlast.
He did?
Everlast used to run with Ice-T's crew.
I don't know if Everlast is bigger than Ice-T though, bro. I'm like Ice-T is the man, yo.
Well, Ice-T is big, but you said somebody that lasted. Everlast, when he did his rock and roll thing, he became. Remember, he was dissing Eminem. Everlast went mad years.
Yep.
So,
Ice-T also has got a rock group.
Now, I don't know if this counts, but Eminem put 50 Cent. Right?
50 Cent ain't bigger than him.
Yeah.
But it's not bigger, but 50 Cent's fucking huge as Eminem. Right? And 50 Cent is as big as Eminem.
I know.
Let's just be honest. I know what you mean.
I know what you mean. Like, that's what I'm trying to think. Like, if I don't know if I can even
it
say
ain't really many that's gonna be bigger than their predecessor.
I can't even say. I don't know.
What you mean? If they're big.
Oh damn! I don't
no. I'm saying that they surpassed.
So I
because I can't say Kanye surpassed Jay-Z, did he?
Can you say it like this then with 50 Cent? Jam Master
I just want to acknowledge that Doom
Jay,
Googling everything.
50 Cent.
Yeah. He was
Like you can say it like that though.
Jam Master Jay put on 50. He was bigger than him. Yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
That's an example. Yeah.
Like would that be a good example?
Yeah, that's a very good example. But he was producing him. So we're gonna step into that. Producers like I think Search put on Nas. So it's like we could go. If we're gonna just say a nigga that produced a motherfucker that got bigger than him, then we can go all night with that shit.
But I was looking at JMJ as a part of Run DMC.
He is, and 50 Cent surpassed.
Oh, you will hear it, brother.
Now, but let's just be honest. Run DMC was as big as it fucking get for a while.
Oh, in the 80s, yeah.
So we're not gonna act like
we're not gonna act like
Run DMC wasn't fucking huge and did a lot of firsts for hip hop. So we're not gonna act like 50 Cent bigger than Run DMC. But I understand what you're saying. But Run DMC did a lot of shit that elevated, and I hate how they don't acknowledge what people did to get to fucking Chief Keef and this next motherfucker. Like it was a lot of motherfuckers before your ass, Chief Keef. You know what I'm saying? He like, what the fuck I do?
I know, right? I'm catching this bullshit.
Salute to top Tom G for the $5 super chat.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you.
Wait, that's a bronze member. What's that saying?
Tom G, the bronze member. Salute.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate you for the $5 super chat.
Salute.
It disappeared for some reason. Oh, it became a member. I appreciate you, Tom G, for becoming a member of the team. I want to hear it. Imperial Stats, best viewers.
About the album, the what album she talking about?
Will Smith ruined Jay's music career. Let me go down. Oh, here it is. Is it collection of songs like Elevation? I know it's gonna be fire.
Oh yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, he hit me about the song Elevation I got on Spotify. With it's all of us.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I got a verse on that.
Yeah.
Elevate, that levitate.
Yeah. So he hit me up. Salute. He hit me up on the Gmail and told me that he was feeling that joint.
Salute. We appreciate you, Tom.
Crazy.
We appreciate you. Hopefully, we're not gender assigned into the wrong gender, but that's my guy. So listen, be a baby king, not a Jaden Smith.
Doom was funny as fuck.
yeah,
Funny as fuck. I was sick as. Because remember, Homebody not in the chat, but we always thought Homebody was a guy. Homebody's a
Yeah,
girl.
it's a straight female.
Based on the
like,
game
right
shit.
now?
I'm sick of hearing about him. Can we talk about political, socioeconomic, static work? You right. You are absolutely right. We can't talk
Sick of
about
hearing about who?
if Dolce and Keem Industry plans fucking grow me a damn garden. that's funny. Thank you for your answers. Good night. Love, appreciate Benny. Appreciate you.
Yo, Benny,
Benny, we couldn't pick up the
Peace,
phone.
y'all.
It was just a lot going on. We couldn't pick up the phone yet. Let me see. Da-da-da. Exactly. Sorry, I kicked out. Big Pun. I'm so behind. I don't know.
What about Big Pun?
I don't
That's
even know
my
what
guy
happened with
right
Big
there. I love
Pun.
Big
Yeah.
Pun.
Big Pun chased Jay-Z around the table.
All
I
right,
didn't know
yeah,
Jungle
yeah,
Brothers.
yeah.
I didn't know about Jungle Brothers. Jungle Brothers brought Tribe. Jungle Brothers is only Tribe only exists because of Jungle Brothers.
That's a fact.
Ooh, Puffy and Biggie. That was interesting right there. Yeah. All right.
Puffy wasn't before Biggie though.
That's
Puffy,
true. Yeah,
Puffy
yeah,
only
that's true.
exists because of
You know,
Biggie.
you're
You
right.
know
You're
what's
right.
crazy?
You're right.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Joe.
Puffy only
That's
exists
true.
because
That's true.
there was no Puffy before Biggie. He was an exec. This nigga was an exec in an
You're
upstairs
right.
office,
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
walking on carpet. That's what niggas say when they think motherfuckers better than him. Oh, he walks on carpet.
Oh, yeah,
Digital
Tupac.
Underground
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
Good. That's a great.
Yo, that's a
example.
great one right there,
Yeah,
yo.
Digital Underground. That's
That's
a great
a great
example.
one.
Yep.
Tupac, Digital Underground. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's a good example.
That's a great
That's
example.
the best example I've heard
Yeah,
tonight.
damn,
You know what I mean?
that- yeah,
Matter of fact, I can give you some more than that. So Tupac and da-da-da. Let me think.
So would you go Easy Dr. Dre?
Easy, no, because they both equal the same. They're the same. So
Yeah,
I would say,
I would question that. No, I would question that
Why?
because Q wrote everything that Easy did.
Yeah, I feel like Pac was on stuff before he hooked up with them, or was he just got?
But I
messed
fuck
up?
with Easy though.
And DLC.
Yeah,
I mean,
DLC
All right.
vote for them too.
I'm
Yeah.
going to fucking search your feelings, Luke. Like I'm going to search. Him. I can give you three more. Hold on.
He's taking it like I'm gonna give you three rounds. It's hard. I was thinking it's a hard question.
Hold on, let me think
But that
about it.
Digital Underground one was the best one I heard. Like that's true.
Now
like,
this
yeah.
one may not be. Some people may dispute this if you're really into hip hop or da. But De La Soul debuted Mos Def, and I think Mos Def I eclipsed De La Soul. I'm just going to be honest.
that's hard for me.
I think Mos Def eclipsed De La Soul. It's close, but I think he
Yeah,
did.
it's like it's not a blowout. You know
No,
what I mean?
it's not.
Mhm.
And I got another one for you. Lil Wayne spawned Drake. Drake has eclipsed Lil Wayne.
Oh.
There's not even close.
Oh.
And Lil Wayne is massive. Wasn't Lil Wayne the first one to go $1 million? I'm sorry, not a million sold. He's the only one to ever do that.
What do you mean?
Well, on the first
Week one,
Oh, I don't know.
I think Carter 3 or something did $1 million the first week. Some shit, weird ass shit like that. But Drake has eclipsed Lil Wayne by
You know what I look at that as?
All Eyes on Me didn't do exactly $1 million, but it was close to $1 million. It was like
I
9.
look at that as the same analogy that we just said. Run DMC to 50. They were big in different eras.
Mhm.
I think Lil Wayne ran the 2000s. I think Drake took the football and ran it from there with all his
Yeah, but
commercial stuff.
but when they were at the same time, Drake elevated past him, even when Wayne was still competing. So it's not even.
You mean in like around 08, 09? I don't think so, because that's when Drake came out. When Baby You the Best.
Right.
What year that came out?
Good
Like
question.
2010ish, something like that.
Something like 09.
So
10,
I don't
10.
think their primes crossed. I think Lil Wayne was this big fucking.
Hold
I
up,
think he
man.
was the Drake in the early 2000s.
But but now we nitpicking. So we're saying that Drake is bigger than Wayne.
Right
Bottom
now,
line.
no, right now.
Ever for historical purposes, Drake is bigger than Wayne.
So I'm saying it's what we're saying is the same thing to the Run DMC 50 Cent argument. It's the same exact
Well,
thing.
I don't think we made an
The
argument. I
parallels.
think 50.
No, you did.
I did, but I said, well, you said Jam Master Jay.
No, I was thinking Run DMC.
I said Jam Master Jay with 50.
So I was thinking when he said Jam Master Jay, I was instantly putting Jam Master Jay in the Run DMC conversation. Like, oh yeah, he's part of Run DMC, put him on. But I was taking your argument into accountability. Like, yo, guess what? Run DMC ran the early to mid 80s. Like it was them and nobody else.
Yeah, they did.
And it was like, yo, 50 came out in 2003 or something, 04, and took it over. So I
shit
realized
like
two
that.
different. So I was kind of thinking like,
But if we're gonna say surpassed, technically
50, and let's be honest, Run DMC had a run, but Run DMC did a lot of let's do a comeback. Let's get Tretch to write our rhymes so we can come back. Like,
Hey, I
so
like that song.
50 never.
Wait, what song is
Ooh,
that?
Down with the King?
What
Yeah,
you
yeah, Down
gonna
with the
do?
King, yeah.
Ooh, remember that when it was
Yeah.
they down with the king.
That
So,
song was hot. I
Run
remember
DMC
that.
was making a comeback for the most part. 50 Cent took mad years where he wasn't coming back. He was on top. So I would say 50 eclipsed Run DMC, what they did. Not taking enough from Run DMC. I'm a huge Run DMC fan. I got Run DMC shirts. I bought all their music. But if we're gonna say if they eclipse, which I really find I take issue with saying someone eclipsed someone who preceded them and made a lane for them. I don't believe you can eclipse somebody without that person in your way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe you can have a Tupac without a fucking Digital Underground. You know what I'm saying? So I remember we used to get so irritated when Humpty Dance was the biggest dance in the world, biggest song in the world.
Who got irritated?
Well,
You know,
I'll say it
loved
again.
that
That was
shit.
that-
I'm going to
that
say it
backpack
again.
on.
If you
like,
watch
fuck
this
that
show
shit.
on a regular basis, we're gonna do the one of the 4-minute, the 4-hour Math Hoffa live. But if you watch this show on a regular basis, right, you know that I am a backpacker and Fliz is more of a he loves Tower Records. He loves whatever's hot on whatever's hot. Give it to him. So it's fine. He's a rap lover. He's a music lover. I'm a backpacker. So us backpackers, we couldn't stand. Listen, we like the Humpty Dance, but contractually, we were contractually binded to say we don't like gimmicks. So as soon as he put the glasses on with the nose, we were like, by default, as a backpacker, that's a gimmick.
All right, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin
know that
it.
was
That's
the
all
song
I
I look funny.
Like,
But
yo,
y'all
nigga,
making money. See,
I don't give a damn. That shit was
Yo,
hot.
hold up. You didn't know that was two different people back then.
we figured it out.
Yeah, at first I did.
At
Then I was
first
like,
you
that's
did.
it. Yeah.
But then, know what I mean? But
But yo, go ahead.
it took you a while.
But tell me that beat wasn't hot. That bass line, even backpackers had to appreciate the hotness of that record when it came out. Like,
We had a love hate. Fliz, you gotta understand. And I have an album called The Mud Kids, right?
Yep.
And on that album, we have a
You
skit
sample
where we
that?
talk about. No, it's not sample. We have a skit where we talk about Humpty Dance and da. And it's not, we don't disrespect it, but we say we speak on it. So we had a love hate relationship. We understood what it was. It's a big record. It's commercial. Everything has its place in a party. You don't want to hear me rapping about fucking. Rapping like, oh, I want to battle that. You want to hear that? You want to hear? You want to hear Humpty Dance? It's your chance. Do the hump. Followed by get buck. Followed by
That's some shit like that. Usually comes on after that.
yeah.
I'm not mad at you for that choice.
Hammer time. So you're in a party and these chicks got the long, pretty ass hair with the fucking bob weave and that. They wear a little bit of weave. They couldn't afford a lot of weave back then. Weave was expensive. But
They
listen,
had the baby hairs. They had the
baby hairs.
The baby hairs.
Right. You in a
Baby
party.
hairs.
These chicks want to get sweaty, hot, sure. Put on Humpty Dance, followed by freaking MC Hammer, followed by
Some Bobby Brown, maybe.
Some Bobby Brown.
Hey, don't be saying that bad.
My heart belongs to Tenderoni. That's the end of the night. So for you young niggas, when it's time to go, when the night club close in Providence, they close at 1. In DC, the club closes at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So the last joints, last dance, fellas, last dance. They go put on something slow. My Bobby Brown, my heart belongs to Tenderoni. She's my only. Before the lights come on, you realize that bitch ugly, right? Before
you realize
the lights come on, when the club closed, for all my young niggas out there, when the club closed, the lights come on, bang. So now you look around, oh, that's that bitch. She was fat. She had the biker shorts and the fucking Reeboks. She was bad. The lights come on, that bitch ugly, but we still going to IHOP. Listen,
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Flizzy.
Still love them chicks. I don't care how they look good.
I'm
I'm like, if you like me, I like you. That was me. Yeah, she like me, I like you. Do it.
No, we cool.
So back then, the lights would come on. So they would play it's called The Last Dance. Fellas, last chance, last dance. So that girl you've been eyeing all night, you've been eyeing her since 9:30, 10 o'clock.
She ain't look the same.
She ain't look the same, but it didn't matter. Before the lights came on, they would play one last song. My heart belongs to Tenderoni. So you could
Aroni.
you could tap her on the shoulder. Y'all missed out. Y'all missed out. You could tap her on the shoulder like, can we dance? You gotta say it just like yo. You just dance. My heart.
You might just grab her hand.
Belong to Tenderoni. She's my only love. She's my only love. My only heart. So then, boom. Guess what? They start sweeping up. The lights on. Music cut off. Go the fuck home. It's a fight in the parking lot. We don't give a fuck. Get out of here. Da da da. So now you in the parking lot. That girl, she not that cute no more. But everybody going to IHOP. So we gonna meet you at IHOP. Blah blah blah. So damn, blah blah blah. So what I'm saying, I don't know what we're talking about no more.
Yo, Summerside still bump Oaktown 357.
That's old school.
357, get loose now.
Juicy got you crazy.
Let's talk about that. I mean? Oaktown 357. Do they get the respect they deserve? I believe Hammer wrote their rhymes.
I mean, what no disrespect, but what respect are they supposed to get?
Yeah.
Damn, Fliz, what the hell?
Oaktown,
bro, little baby D, I'm light skinned and devastated.
That's JJ Fat.
Oh, that's JJ Fat.
See, here you go. Here you go.
I need that verse, Fliz. I need that verse. Little baby D, I'm light skinned.
I don't know that shit.
Hold up, Fliz. We doing this.
Yo, I'm more prone to sing the Fergie version that she bit them with. I don't know that shit. Like, that was it.
Well, yeah,
that's I'm not dissing them, but I'm like,
didn't they have only Oaktown 357?
They had like 3 joints.
All right, I was gonna say 1.
Now they had
who does Fliz? This is a quiz for Fliz and TJ.
I don't know this shit.
Who sing this song? We like the cars. The cars that go boom. With Tiki and Bunny, and we like the boom.
Oh, it's not Latrim, right?
It might be Latrim.
I thought it was Latrim.
Hold on.
I remember that song. That song was
JJ Fad lyrics. Hold on. I'm gonna bring up JJ Fad lyrics. I want to know the lyrics of this song because we were singing Supersonic.
My sister know that
gang,
shit.
listen.
My sister
if y'all still around, we appreciate y'all because we on some shit right now. We have no show. The show's over. We just talking shit right now. JJ Fat, Supersonic. If you remember Supersonic, we're gonna do this right now.
It's the last verse. The last. Go to the end.
We are we're JJ Fat, and we're here to rock. Rhymes like ours could never be stopped.
That's the intro. That's not even the rap part.
That's the intro. Hold on.
It was like, and it's like.
Let me get to the end.
Supersonic.
Right now, gang, you can check
out.
But
you know what? Hey, yo, you know what? Ruthless, right? From Ruthless.
Right.
Then,
no, that's not the first record. I don't think it's the first record. Ruthless
that's the first.
That was one of their first
platinum. The big first platinum records.
Verse 8. God damn. Verse 8.
Before
Baby D.
Before Eminem devastating came out,
I'm light skinned and devastating. I know one thing that he is hating. This is right, because all I think I'll take your man and you him. Always rapping up. She was rapping fast as shit. I don't know.
Yeah, she was always rapping. Everybody saying she was on some like double time back then.
Yeah.
You try to hang with me, you should finally truly see. I never knew all that, but she was saying this.
That's a lie.
I'm always rocking, never stopping, devastating, rapping lady. When I'm on the microphone, you see through all these imitators. Figure is the difference. Is that everybody say I'm different? There's no other angel lover. Everybody know I'm covered. Clientele. I remember when she was like, that's the other girl came in the theater.
Everybody know it, Jay.
Clientele, independent. Everybody know that, and she said like this.
She said, "Yo," she said, "Clientele is a pearl. Everybody know in jail."
To the beat, so you can tell everybody know you sell.
Yeah. Yo. If you in the chat and you know that JJ Fab record, I need to know.
Remember when Roxanne Shante dissed them for that? Yo, that was funny.
My name is D Nice, although I hate to admit it. Taking out the suckers and you don't know how I did it.
He was another
Listen.
Listen. When the Tracks did the remix to that Time to Flow, I was hooked.
Fergie stole Supersonic's Fergie.
Yeah, she did.
But I think they got paid for that. I'm sure they got paid.
Hopefully. But you know them old 80s artists got robbed for everything. They don't have no publishing or nothing.
They did, but the labels got paid.
Yeah, probably Suge Knight or somebody got paid. I mean,
Josh, Supersonic. I'm going to go on a limb and say no other podcast does this. I'm just going to be honest. There's no one on YouTube that would do this. Absolutely.
So
what we doing?
It was Latrim, right? That cars that go boom shit.
We like the cars.
That was awful.
The cars that go
That-
boom. We're
that song was
Tiki
awful. Remember that?
and Bunny,
Oh.
and we like the boom.
Nah, man, I can't
That's
get
when
that.
right there. I'm gonna put this shit
what
on
year
them.
was that?
That
80s
right
something,
there.
80s, I think. 80s,
I'm gonna
80s.
blame right there was when you know what I'm putting this on them. Lil Trim is when when rap was ruined forever.
Nah.
Nah, that was.
I'm gonna tell you
Nah.
why. The
That's
song is
early.
not trash, but they clearly got that rope for
But
them.
hold up.
They
That's-
clearly
that's-
weren't rappers. It was a fire. People loved that record, but that's when they started saying, "Oh, we can make fucking money from making two girls say some
Bullshit.
dumb shit." I'm just going to be honest. Fuck that. These chicks came over. They was dressed scantily clad,
Yeah.
right?
By 80
And they
standards.
and it's like 85, 80, no, like 87.
87, 88.
We're gonna look it up, my nigga.
That's what I
Listen.
said. What year was that?
They said, we like the cars that go boom. We're Tiki and Bunny, and we like the boom.
Wait,
That
that's
was-
That's the box. The box. You know.
Jukebox.
The
You
jukebox
supposed
joint?
see these kids don't know about it. We used to have to pay for videos,
No,
gang.
what's the shit? You used to call, put the dollar.
You would call, put the
Jukebox.
3 digits in
Jukebox.
jukebox.
Yeah.
It was
The
called
video
video
box
jukebox.
joint?
Yeah.
And you would put 357 or 399, whatever it was, and you could see people doing it.
For
Remember in the
99 cents.
when it
Bro,
first
right?
came out, I don't know if they can even hear you. When it
99
first
cents.
came
It was
out,
99 cents.
when it first came out, it was 99 cents a video. That's crazy. I feel disrespected right now.
You ran
They
your
was charging
mama-
99
you ran
cents
your
for
mama's
one-
bill up.
You know how many people had $800 phone bill?
Yo, bro, you ran your mama's bill
You
up.
couldn't fight it. A lot of niggas got
It
beaten.
was 88, y'all.
You said a lot of niggas got beaten.
A lot of niggas got beaten. Your mom get that phone bill. Wait, you mean to tell me you fucking spent $800 on some JJ Fad and
Shit.
2 Live Crew?
I wish I would.
I was smart enough to know better, but I know there was a lot of stories of dudes kept calling. It was like young girls. They would call, put the 3. So what happened? I don't know. These kids know. I don't know. Let me see if anybody know in the
What
comments.
they talk about? This Fergie still.
I gotta skip this. There's a lot
Tigre,
of
Jukebox Network. Yep.
It's
I remember
a
the
lot.
box, yep.
Let's go. It's a lot.
99 cents.
Y'all,
yo.
we got over 100 some people still in the chat. 87, the year I was born. This was a bit before my time, and I'm pushing 40.
Yeah, yeah.
So listen,
Yeah,
The box.
Latrim came on
The
88,
box.
bro.
remember the box
The
that
box.
got
That's,
cold. It was video
what's
jukebox
the
first, and they
boy's
changed to the box.
What's
Yep.
the boy's name? Lee, is it not, what's
Lee Daniels, but he
no,
wasn't.
is it Lee Daniels?
It, not Lee
Who?
Daniels.
Who?
McDaniels. Ralph McDaniels.
Yeah.
Ralph McDaniels did the video jukebox
Yo.
in New York.
He shot so all the video, all
But the
the
video
earlier
jukebox-
videos that you seen, like he shot all them New York videos. Did he do shook ones? Did he do? He did a few major like videos that is core videos
Sparkling
from
water,
that
gang.
from that back in that era.
You need to try the sparkling water, please. But listen, you're right. Ralph McDaniels. He's a
Wait,
big,
he
he's bigger
did
in New
Nas.
York.
He did the Nas joint. Ain't
Which
even
one?
hard to tell.
Oh, my song.
What, like
I love when people say they remember the box. The box is a special thing, gang. You used to pick up your phone, the rotary phone or the dial,
Yeah.
and what would happen was they would have all the videos on the TV screen, and you would see the number of the video. So it would say JJ Fad $2.99. So you
Yeah.
would pick up the phone and you would order, and I think they start having specials where you can do 5 videos. Da, da, da. But what would happen was, which I don't understand.
Nah, you
So I would
definitely
order. I would pick up my phone and say, "Oh shit, I want to see Tone Loc fucking Let's Do a Wild Thing, right?" And the number is 102. So I would pick up my phone, call that 800 number, accept his charges, yes, boom, da da da, hit the pound button, hit the 190 and the pound button, boom. Tone Loc supposed to come on. Your ass might wait fucking 45 minutes for Tone Loc because everybody in the city's ordering. So you wouldn't get Tone Loc immediately, my nigga. This
Yeah.
ain't fucking YouTube. So you order, boom, you order Tone Loc, boom. That shit
I
come
ain't
on.
watch
You
all the
sit there for
videos.
40. You make some hot dogs, some pork and beans. You open a can of motherfucking sardines. You eat a motherfucking one of the fudge popsicles. Then maybe, just maybe,
And a
your Tone
Choco
Loc-
Bliss.
and a Choco Bliss, and your fucking Tone Loc will come on. Let's do the wild thing. And then you get there, and then a nigga like me on the other side of town, like, fuck, who played this bullshit? Yo,
shit.
you can play shit for the whole city to see. God, that's just dope, Fliz.
No, it's crazy. I'm reading some of the stuff people were talking about. Like, I mean, I had a genuine healthy fear of getting fucked up by my parents. So I didn't run the bill. I went like, yo,
you had a father in the crib.
But my mother's a Mississippi mom who grew up in the 40s. I mean, 10. So I wasn't pushing Nathan. Like, yo, I'm pushing up daisies. Both my parents would hit me. You know what I mean?
I ran my granny phone bill up
trying to tell
on
you.
Jodeci video.
I don't know.
Funny.
It's just my sister in the chat. Like, yeah, I might have been up 5-10.
Damn.
I feel like $5 to $10.
Oh my God.
Nah, not
me and my sister.
0 for me. You know what I always did though?
So you just one of the people that just watched.
I watched the jukebox, but here's the thing: anything
that your video, the joint that you was waiting for came on.
No, the thing is, I love music so much. Anything that came out, I mostly rocked with, unless it was only certain things that back then I was like.
Always say that. Though,
so it was no, and back in the day, I wasn't a kid who was just like, I don't like this, I don't like this. Yeah. I was like, oh, this is music, let's rock with it. Okay, this is different. I'm learning. This is different. Why is it different to me? I was that dude. You know what I mean? So I wasn't like, oh, Toloka's on again. I'm like, I know this song. I don't want to hear it right now. I'll turn it off. But that's just how I was. But I never ran up. I had the most extensive cassette collection. Like I had garbage bags of fucking cassettes. So I always went and bought the shit. I wasn't gonna go on the jukebox. I earned my own money when I was young. So I spent all my money. I wasted thousands of dollars though. At one point in my life on just cassettes. And then when I got a little older, I wasted thousands of dollars on bootleg movies. I wish I had all that money back. I ain't gonna lie. I dropped thousands.
Are you talking about from the bootlegger?
Yeah. I had my bootleg collection was dumb, bro.
That's funny.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about
like the homie
movies.
Outside the liquor store,
bro.
The 5 for 20.
There be dudes in front of the Dunkin' on, bro.
Yo, nigga, I was the most discerning
the 5 for 20
of bootleg. I was looking at your cover. I'm taking the shit out, looking at the disc like, yo, this shit might not play. I'm trying to see what's love got to do with it. The fuck is this? I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I would buy what was it, 5 for 20 or 4 for 20?
5 for 20. Some shit like that. Like, I forgot what it was.
Yo, and then when streaming became popular, I gave all my movies to the trainers, to the jail. Like I gave because they still rock with DVD players in there because they can't. So I gave them a few thousand movies, no bullshit. I just said, here you got the kids love me. I was like, I'm just streaming outside. When you get free, we streaming out there.
Yeah. It was crazy, but we had we had a better childhood than these people. I'm just gonna be honest. We had Blockbuster. Right? Remember Blockbuster?
Of course, yeah.
I used to take the kids to Blockbusters.
Formerly Major Video.
It was you go in and Blockbuster, you would get 3. 3 was the optimum choice. Mm-hmm. But you might get 4 depending on you let the kids like, yo, listen, y'all get one fucking movie. Like you wanna watch fucking what's that shit? El Dorado. You get El Dorado, or you get fucking like Baby Kid. One or the other. Don't be listen. Pick it, because being mom, you get something else. No, listen, we had the greatest childhood ever. Like we had jukebox, but the jukebox was before we had. I ain't had kids with jukeboxes. I ain't had no kids. I was young. Let me see. You're literally Craig G. That's funny. Jenny Craig, the music. Salute to Josh. Listen, we appreciate you, Thelma, for watching.
You know Jenny Craig music.
Yeah. Do y'all know that the library had DVDs and music and shit? They still to this day they have video, they have movies and DVDs.
Now, like one thing, I'll tell you what, my kids are young, and I instill as much old school stuff in them as possible. My daughter and we still every weekend to this day, she goes to the library, she gets a book, she reads a book a week. You know what I mean? We still in the library, we sit there and with my son, we in there like I when we in the car, we have to listen to shit from the 50s, 60s, 70s. My kids get absorbed so much old school shit from me. Like, nah, you're not just gonna be a kid who think music started in 2024. You know what I mean?
What's crazy? It's like the music that the kids pick up on is what you're playing, what you're teaching them.
Yeah.
Because like I wake up in the morning, Kai's getting ready for work, and I'm like, oh shit. Like he's playing some shit, and I'm like, oh damn.
Right.
He's playing Rick James right now. It's like
you can find something in anything.
Yo, by the way, I was this is about sometime about a week ago. I was just in a mood. I was just playing mad James Brown shit in the car, right? James Brown, yo, I was like listening for the 60s. I can see why that dude was the dude.
Yeah, he
Like,
was no joke.
His sound,
Hold up.
I was like, what?
You seen the movie though?
Yes.
Like he played no games.
No,
That shit
James Brown was no
like,
joke.
Like, nah, here's what we doing.
Like his sound was deep and like it was like full. Like it was crazy. No wonder like 20,000 rappers sampled this shit. Like I get it. Like that must sound like magic shit to them at that time. Like you cause what's that show with Chris Rock show? Everybody's Chris.
Everybody.
You know how
hates
Pam
Chris.
loves of The Big Payback?
Okay.
You ever watch the show? Everybody's Chris?
Yeah.
And you know the mother's favorite song was always The Big Payback.
Yeah.
If you bump The Big Payback in your car, like imagine being in the 60s and that just coming out. I was like, this must have killed them. Like,
Yeah.
The Big Payback. I was like, oh shit.
I'm not only think about what they was going through at the
But
time.
hold up. You know when there was it in Boston? Like I think he played the Garden, right? And it was like at the time it was like the height of something going on. But it was all, you know, it's an all black audience.
Yep.
Everybody's about to act up. There's footage of it.
Where they were about to riot.
Yeah, they was about to
And
riot.
and he stopped them. That's
And
a
he
James
stopped
Brown
them.
documentary they have
Yeah,
on there.
that's on the documentary. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It's just like, yo, he had power.
He did.
Mhm.
But that's why they try to stop. They try to shut down a lot of our artists that had power. There was what's my guy? He's a singer. Sam Cooke.
Yeah, Sam Cooke.
Okay.
They shut down.
That's my
Sam
guy
Cooke.
right there. I love
yeah,
Sam
yeah.
Cooke
About to
music,
be-
bro.
Hey yo, his that's what don't you see now you're about to get me started. But the way
I know
that
Pops
he,
know who Sam. Pop
yeah.
probably playing Sam Cooks right now. Go sleep.
like the way that his whole situation popped off, the way that they say he died.
yeah, it's
It's
controversial.
questionable.
It's questionable.
I mean, it's
Mhm.
very questionable.
Yeah, Sam
But
Cooke.
that's
No,
yeah.
no, but what about Sam Cooke is? And I know these youngsters. I know a lot of people say they Google everything we say. Sam Cooke was about to teach artists how to understand what was happening to them with these record labels, how they was getting cheated.
Mhm.
Sam Cooke was about to teach you that you didn't need the record labels and how to get around them and how to do what you do. And Sam Cooke out of nowhere died.
Mhm.
But Sam Cooke understand what was going on. We were getting the record label, the record industry was run by the mafia, and they were jerking around black artists. It is what it is. Sam Cooke was like, "We're done with that shit. I'm about to show." He was about to show all the artists, all the black artists, how to do it without them. And Sam Cooke dies. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Go ahead and
So
finish.
there's a movie. I think it was. I forgot what it's called, but I know it was like a meeting. It's like Muhammad Ali, Sam Cooke,
Yeah, I heard about
and
that. Yeah.
damn, who else? Who? There was somebody else there too. I forgot
Oh,
who
it was Muhammad Ali, Sam Cooke, and because I watched, they have a show.
Yeah.
They have a TV show. It
But
was
there's
Muhammad Ali,
there's
Sam
a
Cooke.
movie too.
There's a movie about they were in Miami. It's Muhammad Ali, Sam
It's called
Cooke.
something in Miami. Though.
Probably like a Kareem. Was it a Kareem?
I forgot what
Bill Russell?
Yeah.
Oh, Muhammad Ali, Sam Cooke, and then shit. It's four of them. There's a movie.
Oh, Malcolm X is it?
Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, Sam Cooke, and there's one more. It's one more person. I can't remember the name of the person. Maybe the chat will tell us in a minute because that's what we count on the chat for.
Malcolm
But,
X, Muhammad
I feel like a
Ali,
gangster
Sam
listening to
Cooke,
that.
and there was somebody else too. You are damn, it was for
Oh yeah, Jackie Wilson. I love Jackie Wilson. No, I'm just
Jackie
reading
Wilson.
was it Jackie Wilson?
I think
No,
Jackie
I don't know.
Wilson. I think
But no,
Jackie
she's
Wilson's
just
the fourth
saying
person.
Jackie Wilson's that guy. She's saying,
Well,
well,
I think Jackie Wilson is the fourth
it
person.
was,
I'm just-
but Jackie Wilson was dope, bro. Like, oh,
If you really
like-
pay attention to history, you'll understand. Like we gotta.
and these, just to let people know, the artists we're talking about are before our time.
All of them people we named, we weren't even born yet.
Yeah, we wasn't born yet. The artists we're talking about. So I think that's the importance of old school artists still needing to be there. Because if you don't know stuff that's before your time, it's like, come on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the chat lit, but I can't show all the comments. I'm trying my best.
Hold on, what we need to know?
Skipping mad
So I can
comments.
look at, hold on.
Appreciate you.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to look it up.
I'm trying to keep with this mad comments. Man, I can't keep it with.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
But we're gonna get a moderator one day and figure this shit out. But let me see. Jim Brown. There you go.
What?
Oh
Doc
yeah,
Lee.
all right, Jim Brown. He was very revolutionary.
One. And Jim Brown was revolutionary, even though he disappointed me at the end of his life. But Jim Brown.
Why? What did he do?
When he started, I don't want to talk about.
All
But
right.
listen, Jim Brown was
Well,
the
what's
fourth
the name
one.
of them? There's a movie though. It's a movie that just came out.
It's
Probably
it came out about a year and a half ago. It's Jim Brown, Muhammad Ali, I believe, Sam Cooke, and who was the fourth person? I think we said. Was it Malcolm X?
Malcolm
It was
X.
Malcolm X.
Malcolm
But
X.
the movie is a good movie, and I'm sure
It was some in Miami though.
Yes,
I know
in
that they
Miami.
was
Some
in
in
Miami.
Miami. It's a good movie.
It was after one of my It was after one of the fights though.
I'm saying sounds interesting though.
It is what it's a great movie, gang. I don't think we've ever done a 3-hour live.
Oh shoot! I didn't realize
that. Fliz don't even know he got to go home. He got 30-minute drive.
I gotta get up dumb early. I gotta bring my kid to a doctor's appointment early too.
It's iconic.
But it's all good. I don't sleep much anyway.
I'm dead ass. I could sit for 3 more hours. It wouldn't even matter. But Fliz got to go home. What's ironic? I know the super old shit like Jim Brown. Salute the Doomer. We are the same lot. Dead ass. But listen, did we cover everything?
Yeah, we caught everything, bro.
This might be our first 3-hour live.
I think so.
But gang, listen, y'all don't. I want y'all to know what y'all in for right now, and I appreciate everybody that's still rocking with us. But we're growing, gang. We got a lot of important people that watch this live that don't say nothing. They just sit and watch it. We appreciate that. There's a lot of big people trying to see what the what show is going to end up being. We're about to be great, gang. We're about to be in Atlanta. What's the day we're going to be in Atlanta?
I was about to tell you. Talk about that Atlanta trip.
One Night in Miami is the name of the movie.
Yeah,
I watched the whole movie.
So we in Atlanta, July 17th to the 21st.
Just don't tell Math Hoffa because he after me.
What?
Pop up. I'm saying I'm performing.
I'm gonna call Math. I'm gonna call
We
Math.
running through ATL. We shooting videos. We yeah.
Yo, he said when the music dropping. Yo, bro. As far as the What album, we gotta finish that
dropping.
up, bro.
I got a single dropping.
When it dropping?
Take Flight. You know what I'm saying? The single's dropping April 23rd, my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Which is next week. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Video dropping probably about I might drop a couple days after. But the video's done though. I shot the video in Vegas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Check all of us, gang. Like TJ always working, Fliz always working. I'm more like you'll see me here and I'll pop up once a year. But we all working, da. But we got some good shit. I'm not even gonna hold you. This is the What album. We don't know if it's gonna be 10 tracks. I wanted to be 13 tracks, but we just listen. We rocking some of the best shit. This ain't no Will Smith shit. We dropping some of the best shit we've ever dropped right now as a unit. The What album is gonna be crazy. We already got
because we're all like, yo, all our styles are different that we're marrying on these tracks. So
yes, man, we great shoot a video in about a week, and we great. Listen, by the time the summer drop, some of these records. Listen,
we're shooting some videos when we at ATL too. So yeah.
Yep. And by the way, I drop a video every Wednesday. For the last month, I've dropped a video every Wednesday. So I got like pretty much just look us up, man.
Yeah, man, we always working. I'm working on some stuff, and TJ working on. I got about 4 or 5 verses I gotta add. I gotta write, but these motherfuckers always keep me working. Listen, we having a great time. We appreciate y'all. Listen, I want to get that. I want to get that 3-minute mark because that make 3 hours. We ain't never did a 3-hour show.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. We got 3 hours. So let me see. We appreciate you, Tom. Appreciate you, Tom G in the building. Lurkers.
Shout out to the followers. Shout out to the gang.
We're not gonna call them lurkers because it's a lot of big name people. Salute to Chilling with Moni. I appreciate her coming in the building. I like you Chilling with Moni. I watch her show. It's good. She's really, really dope. We active, bomb pound. That's listen, I promise you guys, I know some people be like, Charles, you good? I'm good. After the rum shot and screwball, I had sparkling water and I had regular water. I'm good to get home. We straight. TJ good. He had a gummy.
Hold on. Top? What's his name? Top, whatever. He told me look at my email. Yo, well, Jamal, pretty much. I got the email. Guess who he found me? The plus size joint. Don't say yo, my guy. That's what he put in my email. He got the.
I need the
jacket. My guy right there.
Jacket.
The Michael Jackson.
You shouldn't have done it.
All I need is the jacket.
My guy, you shouldn't have done that, bro. Because it's on now.
Stats in Atlanta. Salute to that. We be down.
Oh yeah, we be in the A. We be in the A.
Show
July
some love to the niggas.
17th to the 21st.
Yes. Show some love.
Pull
We
up
coming
on
out here
us.
with the wives and
Link
everything.
up.
We old niggas though. Don't set us up. Listen.
Yeah.
Y'all need to
Now we
link some
Gucci when we out
dead
there.
ass.
Best
Dead
believe we
ass.
Gucci.
Good.
You know, I've been out there like 3, 4, 5 times. Those days. So yeah, I'm Gucci.
I'm working
I
on
already
listen,
know how to
I'm working on Atlanta for what month was that?
That's July.
July. I'm working on DC for August.
Yep.
And I'm working on New York. Right? And we're gonna have math come through. The dead ass. We'll be in ATL soon doing my dead ass. Good. Okay. Let me see. With Tony Jones in the building. Ain't fucking with nothing.
Alabama, Big Bama fucking with us too. Alabama fucking with us too, yo.
Salute. Boy, oh hey, okay. Guess what? We gonna have the we bringing back the old heads only next week. Me and Dale. I'm trying to get a third, if not 4 member. I want it to be more voices than just me and Dale. So I want to bring somebody in that's gonna come in every week and just add their voice to the shit. You could be in your house and just get on your phone and add your voice. So I'm working on somebody. Salute. Chilling with Moni. I like chilling with Moni. I love her shit. I always said I fuck with her shit. She's just like she's what the culture is feeling, okay? Stand up, drink, pass out, drink, sit down, drink, that ass. Listen, I ain't never been able to not get home. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, Tom G. Yeah, Tom G. Yo, that's his name. Thank you, Tom G.
We still got over 100 people.
Oh, yo, by the way, yeah, he knows. I got that merch is on the way to everybody who wanted it. You know what I mean?
Unk stories. What's Unk stories?
Us. We are Unk age.
Hey yo, I'm Gucci with all that though.
I am.
Hey yo, I'm the flyest uncle walking in the building, yo. Real shit. My niece be like, yo, what we rocking? Like, no say, all my nieces, they be like, what we doing tonight?
You know what's crazy though? Our uncles weren't cool like we are.
Nah,
because my uncle was like an old ass nigga, like angry and shit. Like they did. First of all,
now you know what though?
Go ahead, be honest.
My uncle Steven, he's trying to get you right early. Here, Neff, take a sip of that beer.
Oh, that's wild. Had a little, let alone they had
early.
Nigga
Here, Neff, take a sip of that beer.
My uncles, I like pretty much. I'm the only. My family was all from down south. Me and my sisters were the only branch of my family born in the north. My whole family's below the Bible Belt, just old big country niggas like like Mississippi, Florida, Texas, all down south. The whole down south was my family. For some reason, my parents moved up here and met each other and had us. So my uncles were all them southern biscuit eating, like you're gonna have pork on every plate, cookouts. You know what I mean? Like, so I consider my uncles to be cool. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to my Uncle Homer who died, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if my cousins could be watching this right now from all over the country where they're at.
Dead ass. So, 2 things. Doomer, I'm gonna work on having people call. We should have let people do 5-minute call-ins and just designated time in the show. We can do that. I need to figure out how to.
5 minutes is long, bro.
Ain't that long when we having a good time? Let me see. We get 5-minute call in, talk your shit.
Yeah, like 500 people in that.
End of the show.
Oh yeah, you got a limited amount you can let through.
Dead ass. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
I think 2 might be smooth.
Yeah,
I think 2 might be smooth.
All uncles think they cool. It's the uncoolest that make the.
That's true shit.
Fact, show.
Dead ass. Let me see what's going on. We about to get out of here. We broke
for real.
This our first 3 minutes.
My nieces
3
and nephews,
hour. This our first 3 hours.
Nephews rock with me.
Dead ass.
They love me when I come.
I mean, everybody love their uncle. Who the fuck love their uncle? Charles, you got
and I'm everybody's favorite cousin. Real fast.
That one say I'm flicking the lights and they trying to hear one more song. You know how it is when you trying to get that one last song. My heart belongs to tenderoni. Tease mine. And everybody dancing, and you the asshole go click the lights. That fucking bouncer that's trying to leave. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't gotta get that fuck. DJ, stop that shit. Cut that Bobby Brown.
He's mad. He's mad.
Mad ass bitch ass nigga.
Ain't nobody took care of him all night.
No.
He's trying mad. That dude's trying to get home. He like,
you know what I hate? And it's been happening since the 90s. I hate them fucking security assholes that like to be like aggressive and start shit. I've been seeing that shit. It's like certain clubs have a security crew that's assholes and they start shit.
They agitate people. They make people want to fight.
You know why?
They push them around. I don't understand that
They're
shit.
mad that all the other security dudes, the chicks might have been rocking with them. They ain't get no play all night.
That and no, also it's because a lot of times these establishments, well, in my experience, these establishments don't hire real security guys. Yeah, they hire goons. It's like, yo, you want to make a couple dollars? No, I'm saying, come now, I'll pay you $25. No, I'm saying, an hour real quick.
They give them $50 an hour.
No, I'm just saying,
They
for instance,
they give $50 for the whole night. So niggas get $50 for the whole night. Niggas like, I'm dead.
And give you maybe a couple of free drinks.
They give you $50.
Give you a couple of drinks.
They might. Depending on how long. If you did, so put it like this: if you there for 2 hours, they give you $50. You there for 4 hours, they give you $100. So it's like niggas is angry, but niggas like, I'm out of jail. I'll take it. But he irritated that he got to take it.
Yep.
So guess what he's doing? He pushing niggas. Yo, I remember a nigga made me get out of line. I was drinking something. Like, I was in line, but we waiting in the fucking line, you bitch ass nigga. So I get to the front, right? He like, all that shit got to go. The drink, all that shit got to go. So I try to sip it. I try to sip, like, just sip the rest. He like, oh, you think you cool? Fuck out of here. You ain't getting hit all tonight. Bitch ass nigga. Like, I'm like, yo, why? Nigga, like, so he's like, yo, you bitch ass nigga. You ain't getting hit. Fuck it. What's up? So niggas just like ready to bark on him. Like, nah, we good. So I'm like, it's niggas like this for no reason, TJ. He's just, I guess I didn't put it. He don't have much going on in his life.
Yeah. So
him being at the front of the club, asserting his power on niggas that's just trying to get in there. You know, he wanted $20. A lot of times you gotta get his security. You get him $20. Then you pay $20. If you grease his palm, then you getting in. If you don't, you're not getting in. So it's like a lot of these dudes is like they're asserting their power at the fucking club. So a lot of these dudes don't have nothing going on, so they like irritated. That's what it is. So then they get in the club. I saw niggas like when I used to do Karma, that right hand prop, Karma. They was the most aggressive. I've never seen a security this aggressive. They would escalate shit. You remember Karma?
Yeah.
Before the shit got shut down,
yep.
They would escalate the shit. Like you supposed to de-escalate. They escalate. Niggas come from running across the room. A nigga ain't do nothing. All he chewing gum or something dumb, and they coming to agitate it to fight the nigga. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas stupid. Well, let me see. What we got going on before we get out of here? I guess Freaknik ain't on my Uncle Bingo cup. What else going on? We getting out of here. I'm about to hit I'm about to hit the shutdown. They mad they have to watch instead of party too. That's true, but a lot of security still be partying. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be honest.
I know mad security guards who bag wild chicks, bro. Like don't sleep. The security guard position, they get chicks, yo. They get girls, man.
Yeah, they do. But if they got game, some niggas ain't got no game, Fliz. You gotta understand that. Fliz, you claim to have no game.
I got no game. I just got charisma.
Fliz like nigga.
No shit. Yeah. I was having a discussion with 2 chicks on my job today. I was like, yeah, you know what's funny? Because this is a true story, bro. True story. I'm that dude, you know. I wasn't always an OG. I was like, you know, growing up, like starting my job at 22 years old, and you work with people who are like 17, 18, 19. You ain't too far. Sometimes you work with a girl client, and they got a boyfriend who they don't like you because you're hanging. And they're like, yo, I'm just their counselor. I'm their probation officer or whatever, right? But they always got some little thug ass boyfriend who don't like you. So this persists now to this age. I'm an old ass man, so you got like there'll be like some boyfriend who don't like me. I'm like, bro, that's a young girl. I'm an old man. I could be her pops. Like why the hell you mad at me? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, boom, right? Chick gonna show the boyfriend a picture of me to show I shouldn't be no threat. No, I was like, so I'm like, God damn, dog. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show like you think I would mess with this nigga? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, that's what we are. But I thought it was hilarious. But I said to these girls in the car, I said, you get that when you like a fat dude, you don't just walk in a room and the girls gravitate to you. You gotta have charisma. You gotta like. So I don't got game. I got charisma. That's why I say that. I mean, it counts for a lot, Sherry Ann. Thank you.
Gang, listen. We appreciate y'all. We still, believe it or not, have over 100-some people in the chat watching. We appreciate you guys for being here. A lot of you stuck with us to the very end. This is a very long program. 3 hours long. If you had the screwball and rum chowder like we did, we appreciate you at home chilling. Trust and believe. We had a great time with you. Flizzy, what you doing over there?
Looking at my Michael Jackson coat.
Fliz is enchanted with this Michael Jackson coat. But listen, August, we're going to be in Atlanta doing something for the What Show. We're going to be in DC doing something for the What Show. That's going to be announced soon. We're about to do a 10-hour video program where we show underground videos for 10 hours straight. I'm literally starting that next week. If you got underground videos you want to submit, I am going to put up the email to submit those underground videos. We are going to need as many underground videos as we can get. 10 hours is a very long time, especially when videos are 2-3 minutes long. 10 hours is a serious deal. So I'm going to have a link for you to submit your videos to be a part of the What Show's 10-hour video drop. All right, make sure you look out for that. But we're going to have a great night. I don't think it's 12:41. We have never gone this late ever, Fliz.
Yeah, and I'm out of here. So
we appreciate you guys.
one love, y'all.